evening, everyone.
Howdo!
I am Jed. How are you?
Happy nearly birthday.
Oh dear. Hiya, Ian. How are you?
Oh, Ian.
Before I do anything, I am going to put the link in.
Going to Lincoln.
Yeah, to see how far it is. Hiya, Johnny. Well, that's my posh intro, Ian. I only use my baking intros when I'm baking. So yes, I've got some. Yeah, look, I'll just prove it to you, Ian. See, that's my baking one. That one's my posh, what I call my posh intro. So yeah, I've got sort of what do you call them? Well, I don't. Anyway, I've got my baking intros and I've got my normal intros. So yeah, but I seem to have more baking intros than I do normal intros. So I can't help it, Ian. It's as though she's good. Yeah, you know what they say, don't you? If you've got it, flaunt it. But yeah, for some reason, Steve's done me more baking ones than I have normal ones. So yeah. Any coffee beans left? Yeah, that's Steve. Oh, jasmine and pineapple. Ooh. Poshwrecker and that, ain't you?
Hey, sausage.
Hiya, Jamie. How are you? So yeah. just take a look at my views from last few videos, Ian. Somebody's jealous. So don't ask me why. I don't know. I hope so, Ian. I hope so. It says a millionaire next, tell you. Oh dear.
Nice, I've had to go tonight on your oars and all. We're at 65 mil.
Yeah, be nice. Be nice. Ooh, Joddy's had old wheels off at car today and painted arches. But yeah, don't ask me why, but recently my live streams has been, well, when I say to me they have anyway, but yeah.
Start off slow, then all of a sudden it's just like whoosh.
Yeah. No, well, it's not that I'm on about views and whatever.
Views as well.
I mean, it was like a few weeks ago, like on my Monday night, I had 3.2k views, and on my baking live, I had something like 2.4k. But yeah, ooh, I'm not too bad, Amjad. I think I've got a bit of a cold coming because Chris is over there, sat with door open, and I'm sat here, and I'm going like this, and I can feel, I don't know, chill. I don't know. I feel all right myself. It's just I can't seem to get warm. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Don't ask me to explain it because I can't. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Hi, Jackie.
Hello, Johnny.
But yeah, you know, it's something I can't explain. I don't know whether YouTube's been pushing my channel. I don't know. He says, put a card on you, Yorkshire laugh. But yeah, I says to, because Chris had got patio doors open earlier on, I says, just shut patio doors. I says, I'm freezing. So anyway, went to make a coffee. I says, just to prove that I'm not lying, my hands were ice cold. So it's only 15 here, Johnny. Ah, Jamie says he's got 14 dozen ears of sweet corn cut off the cob and frozen for the winter. But this is it, you know what I mean? You've got, you know, I haven't heard from her recently. Oh, I suppose that means you've heard the song Ice Baby. But the thing is, Johnny, I'm Nesh anyway.
That's not a coffee, that's an ice cream. You can't have iced coffee.
Yeah. I mean, damn telly keeps turning back on. As we keep saying, Amjad, I mean, while I always wait for my coffee to cool down, iced and coffee in the same sentence. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna put my coffee in the fridge.
Chris always says I'm Nesh, and it's true. But it's usually my feet that are cold. So, but anyway, same as I say, I don't know. And as same as I keep saying to Chris, ours is not the reason why. I don't know. You know, I ain't done anything different to what I was doing like 2 years ago, going back to views and whatever. I've not done anything different. So I don't know. But it's the baking lives that seem to be, yeah, hitting the high numbers, you know what I mean? So but yeah, I mean it's like me and Chris have always said, you know, coffee and iced in the same sentence, don't, you know what I mean? Yeah, while I don't like the coffee red hot, I mean, because Chris has got a gob like asbestos, but yeah, I still like it warm, you know what I mean? But never mind. But I mean, at the end of the day, Johnny, I mean, when you think about it, it's not really hard work. I mean, as well as says you're supporting act.
I'm psychic.
Yeah, but yeah, it's one of these things where I'm not doing anything differently to what I were like 2-3 years ago. But I don't know. It's unfathomable. Johnny says only time I drink iced coffee is if I forgot it and left it in the garden. So is the madness about to return tomorrow? Well, not that I'm calling Keen a madness. Yeah, silence. You know, your peace and quiet. Yeah, last on Tuesday. Hi, Weaves. How are you? Yeah, they were on the hunt for what were it? Mascarpone. Macaroni, as Chris calls it.
Macaroni.
Oh dear. So yeah, it was a great mascarpone hunt. On. Hi Tracy, how are you?
Hello, Christy.
We've got it also start Amjad for Tuesday. Pardon me. So yeah, making that especially for Amjad on Tuesday because it's his birthday. There you go.
And I'm just I
suppose you'll eat his share.
Yeah, I'll have your share, Amjad. I'm sharing it, just not with him.
So links there if anybody wants to come up on panel. So yeah, have you hit the magic target yet, Weaves? I know you were close.
So 4 away at one point, so I imagine it is now.
Yeah. So yeah, I know you were close, but have you hit the target? We're all waiting anticipation. See whether Weaves got back to 3K.
23 away now. I know about YouTube stuff shit going off.
But this the weather thing from yesterday. Right. So gets up yesterday morning. I'd gained 4. Right. Gets up this morning, and then 4 I'd gained, I'd lost. So I'm thinking, what the heck? Yeah. So if anybody hadn't supported Weaves, put your moniker on his channel. Yeah, subscribe to Weaves. He's only 23 away.
Still getting out next week.
Yeah, it's like in past few weeks. Hi Tommy, how are you? In past few weeks, I've been up and down like a yo-yo. Up, down, up, down, up, down. You know what I mean? And it's sort of you gain some, and then YouTube think, now we'll take them off her. So I gets up this morning, and then 4 that I'd gained yesterday, I'd lost this morning. And it's sort of one of these things that you can't fathom out, YouTube doing it intentionally? I don't know. This is another one of the, you can't fathom out what's going on.
And me, Crypto. Weaves even.
Yeah. Well, fingers crossed, Weaves. Fingers crossed. It says you want to know what's weird. The last time I hit 3K back in 2018, it was 25th of August. Well, that's Thursday, so we've got till Thursday to get 23. So yeah, Tommy, subscribe to Weaves World. Fantastic channel. Always a good supporter. I've known him.
Because I'm senile, I just checked. I've already got him.
Hiya, Alsby, Andy. Hiya, Donny. How are you? So yeah, Weaves only 20. Oh, look at me. 23 away from getting back to his 3K. So if you aren't already, subscribe to Weaves World.
Right, done. Sorry. Hello.
It's all right. Johnny's having a senile moment. He had to check.
Senile or not?
No, I think it could be paint fumes.
Yeah, I'm not too bad, Donny. I think I've got a bit of a chill. Hiya, Warren. How are you?
Shut that door, Chris.
Even Johnny's got a bigger T-shirt on.
I'm Parky.
Oh, his partner in. Hi, partner. How are you?
From about there, it's got bolognese on it. Oh, I can't be asked changing it. It's bedtime now.
Oh. So
Yeah, she's back tomorrow.
Yeah, peace and quiet will be shattered tomorrow.
The house is spotless. Yeah. That should last about 20 minutes.
Got to arrange to come over one day.
I've got her a present.
Oh, bless.
That's the best way. You do that
I
one.
love it.
She'll like that, won't she?
Yeah, she'll love it.
She's got different sizes. This is the biggest one.
Your Tracy's calling you a scruff.
Oh, okay. I'm an honest scruff. I mentioned it.
Santa Claus. It will be by Christmas, Donny.
Well, when I'm on Laura's show, I had it like that for most of the show. The people were going on.
So yeah, I'll keep plugging it. Yeah, subscribe to Weaves because he's only 23 away. If we can
I'll
get
say
you a
some-
bit,
all that rain did me flowers good. Looking, whoa! Even me
all that
sunflowers.
rain, Chris rat in it. He come back and he says I've never been so scared in all my life. He says it run real.
Yeah, that paint I got for the arches today, it's supposed to be, it says jet black, but when I opened it, it was like a right really dark bluey black colour.
Oh.
Now put it all in the wheel arches. Now when you actually look underneath, it's like it's shining black, not just black. Shining black.
Chris wants to know if it's going in Grand National.
Oh, we've got about 100 and about 300 My Little Ponies, so she could sort her own stables out. Yo, partner.
Tracy, I'll tell you how to do it, right? You go to Weaves and there should be 3 dots and it'll say go to channel.
Yeah, don't make me come downstairs.
I'm trying to teach your wife some technology.
Yeah, and I'm starting to realise that I'm getting to the point where I shouldn't be laying under a car for days at a time.
So
She's done though now. You could go under that cart with a torch and you will not find a bit of rust. I'm telling you now, I've had her in bits to even suspension springs I've repainted.
Just go on Weaves and the side of his name there should be 3 dots, Tracy.
And go up to
say
channel.
go to channel. Whatever you do, don't ban him.
You press the red subscribe. That's all you got to do. That's it.
Hiya, Terry. How are you?
If you want to see his content all the time or what he does, ring the bell. Ring my bell.
So, Terry, if you're not subscribed to Weaves World, is only 23 away from 3K.
I'm going to say it looks older than 23.
Tracy is a mod partner. So, yeah, Tracy's a mod.
Hey, I'll tell you some of that thing you made on Tuesday. Ooh. I've been keeping the ball small, but I've had a bit nearly.
Oh, he's gained 2 while he's been here. He's only 21 away now.
Hey, getting there.
What were I going to say? Chris weren't a fan, actually, Johnny.
Chris says only 5 million away from his from my record.
Yeah.
You know, didn't like it.
He didn't say he didn't like it. I think it was a bit too oversweet for him.
On the creamy bit of it, Chris.
I love it.
Yeah, the creamy bit were a
the
bit.
Bottom bit of it were really, really nice, but it were a bit overpowering on the.
Yeah, that's what Chris thought with cream. It were a bit. Yeah, Tommy, subscribe to your Weaves.
If you thin the layer down a bit of the cream, it were all right. But having it like that.
Callum absolutely loved it. He's had most on it. Let's just put it this way.
Let's put it this way. I got that roll on, some of them.
So yeah, you know, I mean,
you two do all your baking in a heavy duty style. Everything's like 3 inch thick. Yours come with a bulletproof biscuit base.
We see, because I didn't think it'd make as much dough as what it did. I ended up with 2, if you know what I mean. Oh.
Say something nicely thickened up that though, when it all cooled down.
Yeah. But anyway, it weren't one of Chris's favourites. Let's just put it that way.
I mean, there's some left.
Yeah, there is some left, which is surprising on a Friday.
Yeah.
Is it all gone? Oh, Chris has just informed me it's all gone. Oh, that's why I ain't had none today then, because it's all gone. What about Callum? But yeah, that's what we're making for Amjad's birthday on Tuesday. Biscoff caramel butter bars. And it's like, you know, when you make your dough, you have to halve it, right? And you put half on it in like a biscuit base. And then you put your Biscoff and your caramel sauce. And then last bit of dough, you just crumble it on top. And then it says 1.5 cups of toffee bits. But I've got these like little caramel chips, you know, like the chocolate chips.
Yeah, I've left her a corner.
But anyway, so yeah, quite looking forward to that on Tuesday. Plus, it's Amjad's birthday as well.
Seeing as Tracy didn't chat, you're going to bring me a nice coffee, love? Please. I've never asked before. You've seen me on these, like, have I ever asked on a live to get me a drink, please? Nope.
Yeah.
Not asking for any side orders, just a coffee.
Yeah.
Not yet. Well, she answered that quick, didn't she? She answered that one quick.
But yeah, it's one of them things. I mean, not everything that we make is up to everybody's taste, if you know what I mean. Tinder That's Donny. Tinder
Are they Mr. Kipling ones?
Oh dear. But
oh, come on, Trey, it's only behind you. I'm not asking for my big cup, but you have to press it 3 times.
Oh dear. I'll get Chris to drop you one over, Johnny. It'll probably be quicker.
Yeah, we will be quick about looks of it.
When you going away again?
Well, not this weekend, next weekend. Just before they go back to school.
Yeah, because it's like
we got to head back. She starts on the Tuesday. We got to head back Monday morning so she can get all ready for school next day. We're just whacking it in before she's to go back.
she's bartering with you now. She says you can come downstairs and I'll meet you there. Oh dear.
How about that?
But yeah, we'll have to come over.
I'll say like they used to say on that royal family, could die first in this house.
What you say, by the time Tracy comes up with coffee, you'll be all skeleton.
It's the steps. Right, you make the coffee, right? And I'll come down 4 steps. I can reach from there. How's that? I'll do 4 steps if you make it all and bring it to me.
Partner says it means the grinder ones. But oh dear. Well, if anybody's spoilt, it's me, Tommy, because Chris will say, do you want a coffee? Yeah. Or I just say to him, oh, I could just wash that down with a cup of coffee.
No, I'm biggest thing going.
Oh dear. I've still got my coffee actually. Which is
see, she could have 2 cups if she wants. I can't even get 1.
Excuse me.
But yeah,
I can hear her moving about, I think.
Donny said very friendly blokes on there. Oh dear. But
Oh dear, that is funny.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
well, come and wash your windows.
oh, Jackie's subscribed to you as well, Weaves. Should only be like 20 away now.
You
But-
mentioned that list.
But you see, that's the only problem with them.
Hey! She's brought it. Hang on. All right, I'm coming.
Yeah, but I'm just going to get you know.
I know. To your wife, it's supposed to do.
No, I'm not supposed to. We're not fucking skivvy.
Aye, that's not swearing.
Well, yeah. I'm not in the
Jeanette can hear you.
Well, she can hear me. She'll know that what race will be aware.
He's just not. Chris is just offering to get Jeanette another cup of coffee, even though she's already got one.
You make Tracy feel bad. Oh, he's only 19 away now.
What's up?
Buy me a tease, mate. I'll do it for you.
What? Buy a what?
Buy a tease, mate.
Oh, well, I thought she said cheese made. I was going to say. You're going into cheese making business now.
I'll just add some cheese with me bolognese thing. I'm the only person who has bolognese. I'm the only person who has bolognese with no pasta in it.
Hello.
So I've just had a plate of meat, basically.
Hi, Lee.
Hello. Sorry I'm late.
Hello.
You're not forgiven. Donny says he thought she said cheesecake.
Got out to fight for this coffee now. Do you
He
hear that?
says cheese made.
Yeah,
Maybe bottles a bit of
that is
coffee.
another thing. Waves World mentioned Jackie in his last
Said. He
Yeah.
says thank you so much, AI. I mentioned you in my new video.
What does everyone think of the new camera angle?
It's a bit angly. I can see a cup.
Yeah, that's my coffee cup.
That's about it. I didn't even notice it was that different, to be honest.
Yeah.
I do that, Lee. Look, I've got a phone.
No, I've rebuilt my workbench.
That's
rebuilt my workbench.
That's a charging
Johnny-
one, that, Lee. If you slot it in,
Yeah,
it
Johnny,
charges.
I'll email you later. I'll email you later with all the
Oh,
what
yeah, I
time-
remember. Yeah.
for Wednesday.
Donny
my
says
PC
it's his PC in closet.
And
And
Another
I'm
thing,
fashionable,
Johnny, I've
lately
got-
fashionable as always.
Better late
hello,
than
partner.
never.
Hello, partner.
Hey up, Brother Lee.
What
Hello.
did you think? What did you think to my name for the pallet company?
It was quite catching. I've
Yeah.
had
PPP. PPP.
I quite like, I've got some good names that are in for the company. I've got quite a few. I like one. I've got Stack 'em Up, Stack 'em High. That's a good name. I've got some good names that have gone in. I've got how many entries
Well,
have I got?
I was scratching. I was scratching my head, and I couldn't think of any. And I thought, Peter Piper pallets.
Oh, I've seen that TikTok where they made a little gaming thing under the steps.
Yeah.
I always says he saw that TikTok video.
Right, Donny, I'm not
It's got
joking
all
here.
LED lights in it. It's got all computer and
A
ending.
PC in a confined space is a bad idea.
To get the soon warm up a room.
Due to heat, yeah.
Hey, talking about a PC, who's got another desktop?
Oh dear.
I
I've got
wonder
another-
who.
Maybe
Yeah,
the
I,
first
wo-
one.
I wonder who. I've got another computer, Johnny.
Ooh.
Always says it's massive.
It's not got much memory RAM on it, It's only got, what was it, partners? It had
4
on
gig.
it.
4
4
gig.
gig. 4
Well,
gig
get
on it. There's a
You need
lot
at least
more
8, ideally 16.
Yeah,
If you
I'm
can
gonna
get
put
more
more
than that.
I've got to put more in it, but it's a gaming tower, Johnny.
Can't remember what's in mine, to be honest. Hang on.
What, a gaming tower from
He's been in
2008?
days for 6 years.
Let's have a look.
But believe it or not, I've got it running now. I've got it running because I've got YouTube running on the top monitor.
I mean, even though underneath our stairs is quite big and it goes all like down, and then I told you about stairs, it's massive, but it's full to bring with junk.
I've got
So I
16
could go in there even
gig
if I wanted
Hang on,
to.
I'll just get back into reality.
I've got 16 in this.
So just,
DDR3s, I think.
but I'm thinking of doing a motherboard transplant on this. Even though it's got an Intel i5, it won't run Windows 11. And this in this setup, it won't work with this graphics card.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
Graphics card.
That's what I'm doing with that
Default.
other tower. I'm going to put Windows
It worked.
11
It worked in my other PC made the one with the AMD in it.
Oh, on
That's still a
another
bit
note,
slow.
I've eventually got this key for me. Not the one that I lost. I ordered a new one. It come, I think, Tuesday, and I forgot to tell everybody.
Does it work all right?
Yeah.
Awesome. It's a big scooter, that.
Another
Nice
thing
scooter,
as
that.
well, but it's not really a necessity, is when we bought it, the woman said that Hooter didn't work.
Oh, yeah.
Or an own thing on it. But they even do them on that site, the bar. It's like a barrel thing.
Yeah, just a
I'm
switch.
supposed to have 2 of them.
What? Owns.
I'm supposed to have 2. No.
He's got,
And you
he's
can
got,
see got my
smirk on
pair
his
of Hooters.
he's got a smirk on his face. Means he's been cheeky.
But
You missed
yeah, I forgot to tell everybody on Monday that I'd ordered one. I mean, it were only £6.50 plus you have to pay VAT and whatever.
I've ordered one of them tyre repair kits for my tyre. I'm not paying for them.
They do all sorts on there, Johnny. They do inner tubes for your tyres. They actually do the tyres, even barrel for your key thing.
Yeah.
And
I'll be all the same when my mum uses.
so, yeah.
She knocked the hand control off hers a while back. You know, it's just like a remote control wheelchair, basically. So it'll fit in the car. It's only a small thing. Well,
I have to say for me to work, because, same as I said to Chris, if I ever need anything else, now if I decide to, I don't know where it's gone
Thread
now.
it in.
If I do decide to go down, getting a new router or whatever you call it,
Get a truck one.
but this is what I'm saying. The key were a necessity.
I'll
but
get a megaphone. Get out my way!
Well, there's no need for that anyway, partners, because if anybody... Oi! Shift out my way!
Say something, getting hit by the scooter that big wouldn't be a nice experience.
So,
Gonna
yeah,
leave a mark.
no microphone or what's he? I just shout, oi! Get out my way!
That's what Tracy's mum tipped over. She actually reversing down the ramp at a doctor's because she couldn't turn it round. And she tipped the bloody thing off the end.
Oh, dear.
Rock her back.
But same as I said to Chris, that's something we could sort of look into a bit further down the line.
Get back your bastard, I've hurt your legs. I remember that on Phoenix Nights.
But
He buys that alarm for his, and he can't put the key fob so big for alarm, it won't even go in his pocket.
But I've put it on with me ass keys, so now.
Sad thing about that, Donny, that car is wired it up to is my first car. I had a Volvo 240J, exact same car. It was like driving a yacht.
Oh dear.
Right. I'm going to try something here.
It went round corners like it were having a look round first.
Just out of interest, partners.
Yep.
Farm food.
Yeah, that come through door today.
Well, I had to replenish mine this week.
So yeah, they're now doing Coke Diet, Pepsi Max, Dr Pepper.
Yeah, because
Fanta,
coffee's gone down as well.
Rubicon,
Alloy
and
wheels, electric heated seats, it had cream leather interior. It was a well nice car.
well, they
What's
do
the
Rubicon now in that what you have, partners.
I paid 150 quid for it and it passed its MOT. I had 3 days MOT on it and it passed it. It passed the next one.
What's the picture like on this camera?
Pretty good.
It seems
Not
clear
bad.
enough.
Oh, good.
That's one of my old cameras. I've had a change around with all the cameras.
Well, you're on it, so you might want to zoom out.
I don't know where that is.
Yeah, you can see the reflection on your glasses. It's that clear.
Oh well.
You can see the screen reflection on your
See
glasses.
reflection on mine.
Yeah, that's good. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. I need to try the other one. I need to-
Well, you probably see reflection of me. You can see the hand there. You can see it.
Yeah.
Me
Is that a rabbit?
cameras. Okay.
Is that one dead grainy?
Oh, that's brilliant. That's like you're in a misty room.
Okay.
It's like you sat having a smoky sesh with me, Lee.
It's all right.
Okay.
I'm just trying to find that
No,
website.
that's not just
Try
a
my
dirty
pit
lens.
lens. It might be just.
That might be a dirty lens. that. Really.
Yeah.
The picture's good. It's just.
Dirty lens, dirty mind.
Hiya, Bill. How are you? Yeah.
Look at Lee. Look at Lee.
This is the link that I'm pouring in for that.
All right, I'll
Yeah,
say
that-
that.
this-
In case the
this
mum
can't
brings up.
scooters. If your mum wants out for a scooter, Johnny, that's the place to go.
Right, I've saved it.
They're not too overpriced.
What's
So
that
I'm
like
gonna
now?
say it looks like you're being beamed up by aliens.
Yeah. That's the light.
No.
It did clean it up a little bit though. It seems to be affected by the light. That one. Not that bad though.
So yeah, that's the
Yeah.
that's
shocking
why
light.
why I put it in, Johnny. And
Better
Yeah,
than
but
Tim
what
Powers
else
who had
does-
his plastic lens over his camera for
No.
about 3 or 4. He was sat in a fucking dark room.
Do you remember the scene from the Blues Brothers
Can
where
see
John
that
Belushi
light-
says,
that
"Yeah,
light
says, do you see the
shining
light?"
down?
And it's, I see the light.
It looks like it's being beamed up. Beam me up, Scotty.
It's that scene from Ghost. Look.
Bill says it looks like a smoker's den. So yeah, can I just ask a favour of you, Bill? Check out Weave's World. Support him if you know.
No, that one's better.
Yeah, that's a good one. Well, that's actually going to be me. I'm on a hat. My plan is 2 cameras. I'm going to have a face camera and a workbench camera.
Hey, Donny, there's worse things to be called. He says he got called a shape-shifting alien once by a Yank on a live stream. You know, there is
Probably
worse
is.
things to be called.
If you were any of lives we go on, they've probably seen pink elephants about 20 minutes before that as well.
Well, I could have swore when we started off, Johnny, I seen a unicorn.
Most channels should be called a summer
I saw one
clearance.
earlier on.
He don't get it, does he? Yeah, he does. He's getting it. Yeah, see? Told you I weren't seeing things.
And it lights up.
What's my voice like? Does my mic sound clear?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just go.
Hi,
Crypto.
Crypto. How are you?
Hello, Crypto.
We've got to get a party bag in morning, haven't we, to put it in?
You've got what?
A party. You know them big gift bags?
Oh yeah, I thought you were. I thought.
I'll have to go buy one.
I'm missing something here. Are we having a party for summer?
Yo, crypto.
Hi, Dunbar. Hi, partners.
Wait, hang on. The horse is escaping.
I am Jack.
Yeah, he's
You
escaping. Is that
really
the
are
bit
way there, Crypto. Were you here?
I was supposed to do it today, but I got up late and it was up late, so
Aye,
gotta do
wig wag workshop. That's a bit mouthful if you've had a skinful.
Just call him Steve.
was it Wigwell? Wigwell.
Just call him Steve.
I told him I would have really chosen a short. Would I have really chosen a short bearded man with a dad bod as my chosen vessel? That were a good answer.
Oh,
Yeah, you've got another. You've got another subscriber there, Weaves. It's all right. He's only like 19 away from getting back to 3K, so we're trying his best for him.
I'm 8 off me 7.
Ooh.
I'm 753. Used to be a lot more than that, but then I got a bit opinionated.
I've really got enough.
About
Well, it's like this.
3,740.
For the last about 3-4 years, it's been up, down. I were 1,500. Like 4
Yeah.
4
Well, to
years
be fair, I don't really do much. I do like a live now and again, so I don't really expect that much. You know what I mean?
But
Live seem to get the views now. I think people just like sitting there and chilling out and just listening to people chatting away.
Yeah. I'm just not brave enough to do videos just yet. I tried one.
I've just put the link for Weave's channel.
oh, thank you very much, partner.
I should have done a video earlier. My head's stuck in a rabbit hutch. That rabbit hutch, I built it so big, you have to climb in there to clean it.
I do.
Honestly, I have to lift up the top bit and the bottom so it opens up fully and then slide right in with the scraper, but I have to literally get in.
Yeah, I know what you mean. They're quite big, them pots, aren't they?
I built it. It's free store. It's a penthouse.
Well,
How's Henry doing?
Yeah, it does that.
Hmm.
Big platforms, don't we?
Yeah.
He keeps his bedroom clean. Must
I
have
don't know.
He don't poo upstairs at all. He's a good boy.
Does he have a
What is
Henry.
it?
Yeah, he has a little left-hand corner at the back's his area for that.
I've got a toilet.
Yeah, he's picked his area. You can litter train rabbits, can't you? But I didn't want mine to live indoors.
Well, most people use, I don't know about the outdoor ones, but on indoors, they use like blankets and stuff, don't they? They don't use sawdust.
The ferret's easy to clean. It's all plastic sheets that you pull out and you just wash them all and all that and stick them in.
Yeah, they don't advise to use sawdust and all that for them anymore.
No, I don't have sawdust. I keep it well packed in
Like
his
hay?
bedroom there with straw.
I think that's
Yeah.
hay, so they can sit in it, yeah.
Then he's got a hammock thing that he can sleep in
Oh,
downstairs.
yeah.
You're just missing ferret and black cap.
I was
It
going
look a
to
bit
say,
complete.
that ferret's got life around it, what we hammock and whatnot.
It's eating barbecue chicken at the moment. It's eating barbecue chicken.
Yeah, ferret's living like a life of Riley.
I know. Tell me about it, partner.
My ferret didn't
Well,
live.
they're like children then, though, aren't
My ferret, I had
Ferret
7.
luxury.
Very
When I
clean.
had my ferret, I had 7 of them. I had a big stack of hutches, and they were just in hutches. They didn't have comfort.
I've got a rabbit and a
Hey,
ferret.
Talking of which, and I thought it were hilarious. I saw a picture on Facebook other day.
Called
And
Henry.
it says now we do cat Crocs. And it were a cat wearing a pair of Crocs.
I've got a harness to walk the ferret, a little leader harness.
Yes, I've seen them, yeah.
Like a pocket, it's like a little pocket.
I've got all my harnesses, but I've got big 200-foot
Oh,
leads.
he's only he's only about,
I couldn't have a ferret because they're quite fast, aren't you, when you've got to run around?
Yeah, I used to hunt them. I used to do rabbiting with them.
He's about 11 months old, I think.
Yeah.
Fully
No,
grown
but the
up.
same as
Well,
that.
you're always rabbiting on Lee.
No, all 7 of my ferrets were all working ferrets. They all,
What are we going to say, working class ferrets then?
no, they were working ferrets. I used to go. There was this farm I'd gone to that was overrun with rabbits.
Yeah, and he used to cycle up this cobbled hill on a bike. Singing this song.
No, Elvis.
I'll stick with budgies on the cat.
How's Snake doing crypto?
It's getting hungry a lot lately. For some
Ooh.
reason.
Is
I
that
mean,
what?
it's only just well, it's supposed to get fed again on Monday, but I give it 2 months last month gone. And then it's hungry again.
Ooh.
It's just done its business and everything, but then it's looking for food again.
Ooh.
But I give it 2, it had 2 large mice.
Might be that time of year where it's, storing
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
it's
but
not
I say sometimes, like they
They're
stop.
quieting down in winter, don't they? So they'll be eating now to stock up for when they go to sleep
Yeah,
for a bit.
that's what I was thinking.
I don't know if the snakes are the same, really. I know, me geckos eat more in the summer.
But yeah,
Right, so that
I mean,
camera
it's like,
got to move over to there, and that camera's going to move there.
So I've got to buy, I think it was Monday. Remember when I told you?
Going that
Oh,
way,
it was
Lee.
Tuesday.
Wow!
You're going that
It was
way.
that time when I said that I had to feed my snake. Because
Oh,
me
did
Yeah,
you-
I'm moving cameras around. I've only just finished this setup, but I want to move my cameras around.
Was that a Monday or Tuesday, wasn't it?
I can't remember. I think it was Monday.
That's why I thought Monday.
I've got my own little cup going, look. It's got 2 of them in
The guy in the shop said it only eats 1 large mouse. So I stopped giving in all the 2 because at the time
Get
it
him at McDonald's.
It only wanted 1, so I started feeding it just 1. Then that wasn't satisfying it. So give it 2 and it still wants more food.
I don't know then. I mean, I don't know the deal about snakes, so.
That's Chris.
Well, this is my first one of all. So,
They are.
see you tomorrow.
He knows about his trouser snake.
Tuesday Biscoff caramel butter bar.
Mm.
Did you hear about it news with that little girl, an escaped like snake bit this little girl in the garden, right? And she bit it back and killed her. Decent sized snake, and all it bit her, so she bit it back.
Sammy the snake. Hey, I'll tell you something.
But the snake was shocked.
We've got one of the parks that Chris goes to when he's good
Yo, easy.
with throwing. They've caught 2 great big massive boa constrictors, and they reckon it's people have had them, can't afford to feed them, so they've let them go. I hate how we So people, and they weren't just little.
15 large omelets.
Hi,
They weren't just
Weasel.
little snakes. There were these massive boa constrictors.
Oh,
pardon. Hi, Johnny. Hi, Crypto. Hey, Jeanette.
Hi, Jackie.
Yo, Hazy.
But yeah, and basically they've had to call some like specialists. I don't know. They've had to call specialists out to catch them, and they said they think it's somebody that's had them as pets, but then realised.
You should take them to the zoo.
You know,
Yeah.
that well,
But nowadays, you can ring people to pick them up, not for too much, you know.
that's it. And Chris,
Yeah.
I said to Chris, I went, you know that park that you sometimes go to? It's called Grateful Park. I said, yeah, they've caught not 1 but 2 big snakes. He went, that's me not going there anymore then. he says, I'm not having a big snake jump out at me. I went, jump out at you?
We don't
Yeah,
normally get snakes up
they're not
here.
going to jump out at
Yeah,
you.
ground snakes and Bobby Dennis.
Down south.
But yeah,
I'd run a mile and all.
If you're watching Sydney on a
I'd
movie,
run a mile as well.
At least scared of
Yeah.
dog
Anyone would
trousers.
run a mile from you, Ray.
you wouldn't see Christopher dust. You'd just see this dust cloud. You know, like
You
these.
wouldn't see me either.
Yeah.
yeah, it'll be the fastest ever in his life.
Pardon you.
Just test the microphone. You meant to change for a coffin.
It'll be how fast can Chris pack his drone away? Anybody got a stopwatch?
No, don't know. My snake's called Leviathan.
Look at the size of that screw that was holding the webcam in.
Making names
Look
of
at it.
Leviathan. No.
The length
A
of
wood
that.
screw.
Yeah, you could go to Baghdad and back the length of it.
Jackie is impressed with
I'm
the
going to
length
say,
of that. What do you think?
as Lee found that screw that you lost.
What, you getting a bag for your dad?
Chris is impressed with the
Leon's
length
had a screw
of that.
loose.
What do you
Yeah,
think?
I've always had a screw loose.
You've got no brain anyway.
I thought we have a go at doing this tomorrow.
It's getting there. It's getting there. Crypto.
What
Not
colour
like
you going,
me.
Crypto?
I'm trying to get back to blonde so I can put other colours on it. Which the
Like a
blues
blue
switch
colour,
on
innit?
green. It's like a bluey green now because there's a blonde coming through.
Yeah. Does look
Quite
good.
nice.
Oh,
Is that?
let's get blue out. I'm just
Yeah.
next time I'm going blue on the top, just on the top, so I can bleach over
Can
that.
you send me a picture as to what?
Yeah, showing a picture of what I got because it's blue on top.
Yo, Gordo, welcome.
Hi, Gordo. How are you?
God,
But it'll be easier to bleach the top
Hi,
part,
Gordo.
if you know what I mean, when I want to change, rather than the bottom because the bottom's more damaged.
It's all right. We're just talking about snakes, Gordo. That like
Yeah, mine's got
Trouser
you know,
snakes.
in one of our local parks, they've found not one but two massive boa constrictors, and we
My
reckon they've just let them loose because it, you know.
That's like when you've got like they say you shouldn't release
like that bog off
crickets
deal,
or
that's
dogs in the wild animal.
That
Not
would
like
get
the
them through.
But same as
They've
you,
been
Nick,
outlawed.
so rather than just letting them loose and not knowing what they're going to do while they're out there, you'd phone somebody and say, "Well, look, I can't afford to keep them anymore."
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
does
just-
anybody want the new boots?
Take them away.
Come up.
Crypto will take them. What do you have?
No.
Hey, up if you just see size on them, Johnny. That's the picture that Crypto sent
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
That's the hair colour, yeah. Well, I'm going
All right. I'm
If it's
sticking with
blue,
the 50.
pink,
I'm
it's
sticking
like
with
blue,
the 50 shades of
purple, pink. No.
But it's,
Go red, Johnny.
Well,
it's same as I've said. When all's said and done, the animals,
Let's
and
not
I
forget
would
that.
want an animal to suffer. Just
it's going curly now.
you know
Well,
what I
what's it
mean?
gonna eat? It's
You know
gonna
what I
go
mean?
for
I mean,
dogs.
rather than
Cats
sort
are
of
gonna go missing.
just rather than let them loose and not know whether they're going to live or die. I mean, that is it's cruel.
What are you eating? Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, I'm missing
no,
cat flies
these
around
big
there.
boa constrictors, Gordo.
Ugh.
They weren't small snakes; they were these massive ones.
They'd
So,
survive in the wild.
Yeah, but this
No,
is not
they
their
won't
wild.
survive out in wild.
Hi, Hayes. Sorry, didn't see you earlier on.
you know, it's one of these things.
Too cold for them over here. They're dying.
When they're
Yeah, they'll die in the winter,
in
yeah.
a nice environment where they're being fed regularly.
Yeah, unless they
Not
got
Or
really
you try and get
towards the
into
house.
someone's house where
Unless they
it's
find a
warm.
nice warm barn. Oh,
You
dear.
know, they're not used to having to go and find their own food. You know what I mean? They've been fed on a regular
Yeah.
basis. I mean,
Yeah, they'll
Farmer
never
doesn't know
get
why
into
there's
the house.
no rats in the farm anymore.
Gordo says his carpet python was called Chaos.
There's a rat next to you.
Chaos by nature.
Yeah.
But
Johnny.
yeah, you know what I mean? I mean,
And one above tartness.
I'm not over keen on snakes, but I'd never harm one or anything
I
like that.
can't see a rat.
Yeah, you're talking now.
It's like I don't like spiders.
If they were in the kitchen, I could sing that song.
It's not Roland, is it?
What am I letting myself in for? I'm coming Leeds Wednesday. Oh God, that's looking for
My
trouble.
peace and quiet starts Wednesday.
Why
I
are we
get
off
paid
again?
Wednesday, which is handy.
Yeah.
I'm off Leeds Festival.
There's a rat in my kitchen. What am I going to do?
Oh, somebody got the reference.
Rat
Oh, what
upstairs.
festival?
It was called Lee.
There's
But
a
you know
rat
what
in
I
the
mean?
top left-hand corner. What am I going to do?
You know what I mean? It's like this. You know what I mean? I don't like cruelty to any animal, whether they, you know.
Yeah.
What do you feel about me killing spiders then?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Not bothered by insects.
Only if you get in my face. If I see a spider just walk past, I won't bother. But if it's right in my face, it's dead. Sorry.
Oh yeah, definitely. Most
Is that moving on?
these days, you really find a wild caught import, so most would survive if they were released back into the wild anyway. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I find it funny when my mum, when she calls me for feeding me snake, mice, because they're already dead. But I said, oh, you don't mind me feeding the other animals like insects? She went, yeah, but they're ugly.
No,
it's
no.
like
If you're
everything
going to feed
else.
your snake, you have to get a brochure out on.
Yeah,
So it's already dead. I didn't kill it.
they wouldn't survive if they were released back into wild. But yeah, I mean, I think it's more cruel just to dump them rather than, you know,
Oh
call,
yeah.
you know, and
They
say,
could have
well,
called the local.
What's your mum want you to do? Have a food club, nice.
Take it, rescue centre, and they probably would have got it into the zoo anyway.
Put a fork in it.
but it's like this. I mean, yeah, if you can't afford to keep your cat or your dog or your rabbits or your ferrets,
You know
bring
where
somebody up
Dippy.
and say, look, I can't afford to, like a rescue
There's
centre.
rescue centres that will do
Yeah.
with them. Like, we'll probably take them in for a bit and we'll find a zoo somewhere for them, or an actual snake plate now.
Hiya, Ash, how are you?
That sounds so wrong, Gordon.
Hey,
You can't just sort of, you know, you can't just sort of dump them wherever you want and say, oh, well, you know, it's not my problem anymore. No, it's
I wish
everybody
could
else.
dump Lee somewhere and not go back for him.
When
Oh,
I
no,
first
no,
moved
no.
in, when I first moved in round here, somebody dumped some bloody chickens in the garden. A
It's a
few
bit
dogs
big
in there.
for my snake.
The bloody cockerel with them growing about half an hour long. Nobody accept responsibility for them. They were in that garden for a good few days before they got picked up by somebody.
But yeah, this is what I'm
So you
saying.
kill them and feed
You know, the house
chickens.
was empty on the corner. Somebody just dumped the chickens in there.
If you know, if you're responsible enough to have a pet, then, you know, be responsible if you don't want it anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's cruel just to let it go. You should really take it somewhere or get someone to pick
Wish
it up.
someone would take Lee.
It
Well,
can
God,
be
I want
arranged.
to use the snake.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure we can find him a good home.
Hey, just because he's coming over to Leeds, ain't freaking moving in.
He's not coming back. He can stay there.
You can go sleep in old car on him, twit bicycles.
Oh dear.
Put the rabbit in the other one earlier while we're cleaning it out. Went to look for him. We were just chilling on the sofa.
We're reading newspaper.
No, but he's got remote in his hand.
£50 deposit, no refund.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to say, Gordo. You know what I mean? Just because I mean, a snake's no different to any pet. Let's just say.
Oh no, yeah, you
No,
see
if,
a lot of
if
people
you
do
don't
it.
want it, then don't just dump it. You know what I mean?
It's with
Like
the
I
big
under now
cats.
about this ferret, and before I knew it, we were back in the car. So
Cats breed, don't they? Like you get stray cats and they breed and breed.
he's proper
Yeah.
friendly. Though. He's,
No,
really
Lee,
nice.
you are not having no ferrets.
Oh,
He's the
I'm
last
not-
animal I thought about getting. I can assure you, I never thought of getting a ferret. But he's cute. It's like a little child when you go near him, he gets all excited and everything.
Oh,
I told him he's getting a bath. I've cleaned his nuts out, he needs a bath again now.
You only have to mention BATH word where Biscuit's concerned, and he goes an eye.
Yeah, does it get a shampoo and blow dry as well, Johnny?
I use
I'm telling you, that ferret wants for nothing.
lavender shampoo.
oh,
Birds in the back of lavender.
If his ferret mates come round and go, God, you fairy.
You see what Chris has put?
That's the Hilton, the ferret
Hey,
Hilton.
look, if Callum's getting his bits done, you getting yours done, and all.
Beg your pardon, what we're talking about now?
No, Chris has put in
Trust the
chat.
socks, I think.
Callum's getting his bits done next because I said Tucker's been done and Biscuit's been done.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Right, what's going on here?
yeah.
Two bricks work wonders, Chris. Just put
How
two bricks.
going to say that's where my
I'll
scissors
do that for you then, Lee. See how you like it.
That's true. If you see sitting down now to climbing that rabbit hutch today.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you're right, Gordo. It's already had sliders. They're the ones that grow the size of a dinner plate. You know, you buy them, they're small, and they grow and grow.
Well, I'm good, I'm sure.
I've had turtle one. They still,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tied out
they
later,
they do grow to the size of a
yeah,
dinner
they
plate.
do. The stinky tank out as well. There's quite a smelly creatures.
Well, then I don't think they're too bad.
I think if you had them in a proper pond and that filtered and all that, you'd be alright. In fact, there's,
Because I used to have some turtles.
up at Butterfly Gardens at Roundhay Park, they've got some decent sized turtles in there.
Yeah, I had a couple of common musk turtles. They don't grow very big.
The bite is-
I never got like terrapins or because
Yeah,
they're
it's close of
big.
Canada and the United States.
the bloody bite you and all though.
Donny's
I like the
Cox.
I'm not looking at anything.
You're right there, Joe. I had them in a 3-foot tank.
Yeah, Ollie, you know what you were on about other day about hoping to join us on the baking. Here's a nice easy one for you.
Whereas I'm just birthday night on the Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got to
Oh,
think
not
after
the,
this.
not the Victoria Sponge.
And
I'm not
all
gonna- it's not
all
going
it
to be
is
the end of
is
September.
sugar, eggs, vanilla, plain flour, and
Oh,
strawberries. That's
no.
it.
Me
It
and
won't
the
be
good
to the end
you
of
need it.
September. I've still
They
got
need
a
an
couple
external
of
for them.
Mhm.
But they need a big tank for turtles. I think they go big, don't they?
So yeah, we're doing the
It's great for the environment of the tank.
It works now.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
see
it's
people you get them little and they look and the dead shoots coming up and down the tank and then they grow like this and you're like, now what do you do with them? You know what I mean? You have to get a big huge pond or an indoor thing. Impossible.
These are miniature ones, but my
I've
nephew-
heard the miniature ones and then they grow like that.
No, these are only tiny, and they
Flex can
I
do
don't
that.
believe in China.
You get in
What
tanks.
species are they?
I don't know them. The nieces.
That's like they only say you can get one of
Do they have
those-
two yellow stripes going down the side of the neck?
That's like
Oh,
saying you can get a micro pig and then they end up with big pot belly pigs like this. That's massive.
I know a friend of mine, and she's had one from like being a baby, and it's like I don't know, 4 or 5 now. It's massive.
Jeanette, I keep saying a little Khaled say bacon sandwich.
trust you to think of that.
Teaching
Well,
him bad things, Johnny.
His dad don't like. His dad don't like me.
I think when they just go to
Oh yeah, because they don't eat.
But once it's cooked, you just clean it up, don't you?
Pigs are
Makes
sacred
it very easy
animals,
to
aren't they?
after.
I think he's Turkish or something. I think.
Turkish
Shouldn't have
delight.
that. I don't
Is
have
that
balls
well,
on
anyway?
all.
They don't eat pork anyway.
Yeah.
I've got to say Richmond's.
Pigs are sacred animals.
Well, that's to the
Innit?
listening, innit? That's it.
Oh, it's Kurdish.
Oh,
That's it.
Kurdish. Yeah.
Kurdish.
We know what you meant, Tracy.
Did you start with Queen of Hearts?
Yeah, they don't eat pork. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to be making the Biscoff salted caramel butter bars or whatever this Tuesday.
Is there any chocolate in them?
That'll be the last one.
I keep pointing out to Tracy that she doesn't have to wait between Tuesdays to bake.
No, yeah.
Because obviously following week we'll be away. And
Well,
I'm not
I
baking,
still not done them cinnamon things. I've just been.
I'm not baking while I'm on my holidays.
Anyway, it's rained a bit. It's rained a bit, Jeanette, so your chair's looking a bit better.
Oh, okie dokie.
The dust is gone. It's the cobweb now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
But
get on with them stickers because apparently the postage. My mate was saying, she said that's all right at the moment, it's staying the same price.
Hang
No,
on a minute,
they'll get
hang
on
a
it.
minute.
So I thought I best do it before that goes up.
Right, I've got to look at calendar.
I've got my trailer all sorted now. The handbrake works, the piston brake works. All done. Let it rock.
Oh
Crypto.
yeah, they be.
What colour? What do you use to change the colour of your hair? Strip the colour out.
Well, I had purple and I used a hair stripper first. Then
That's
I
someone-
used,
Yeah. What
Right.
kind do you use?
it was just a normal one, but it did say semi-permanent
Yeah, that's what turtles I used to have.
and permanent colour.
Johnny and have me
And
back.
it'll tell you how many shades it will take down.
So
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt, but
Oh, wait, I get the box. I think I still got the box.
after this
isn't it?
Tuesday, there's one more baking, and then we're on holiday the following week.
Bacon.
So it's a real no-no saying to him, say bacon sandwich, Colin.
Oh dear.
I did point out to his dad though. I said, "Well, I'm not stopping cooking. If I want to cook bacon in my house, then I'm cooking
I'm gonna
bacon in
what
my house."
Gordon said. It's got into a few scrapes. It fell in the pond more than once, and it's launched itself at a 6-foot wall on several occasions. Oh dear me. Oh dear.
I used colour
Suicide
rewind.
as
All right.
Well, you know when I went to
Well, that's showing you dark colours, not going to light.
suicide, kamikaze tortoise.
All right.
Like that.
It's called Raphael.
You know when I went to hairdressers and mine were black. Basically, all they put on mine was peroxide, and it went
Well, that got
straight.
me purple out, just not the blue.
So yeah.
Well, then I've done about 3 bleach baths, but it's the blue's being stubborn not to get out.
Stop dyeing your hair frigging blue.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's got blue on it, but it's at the top, so at least I can bleach the top. Because when your hair grows, it's more newer hair in it, so the top part's better condition.
I tried dyeing my hair. My mum, I walked in looking like Magnum PI because I'd done my gut and painted the same colour. As soon as my mum saw me, she went, "You look a tit."
If you've got normal colour, same with this, if you've got normal colour, so you're dark and you want to go back to
No, I went for raven black. I looked a pillar. I went for raven black, black, black. Black goatee beard, black short hair. Black.
But I mean, probably the peroxide in that what you've got ain't probably strong enough to take it.
This is there's no bleach in this.
All right.
There's actually no bleach. That's why I used it the first time. There's no bleach in it. It contains no ammonia or bleach.
Ooh.
No.
But
This helps to remove unwanted, permanent and semi-permanent dark hair colours. Yeah, so.
Confused which daughters had died.
Sammy and Sally, but one died and Sally turned out to be a Sammy. Oh dear.
I bet you had to read through that before you pressed
It was
it.
alright for men. Men look alright with grey hair. Women don't.
It's a good job. I ain't got no choice in the matter.
I think it also depends what grey it is. Like if it's the white, it looks nice. But if it's that horrible dark, grey looking, no.
That's
I
everything.
don't know.
Apparently, I've got some colour in the back of my head. It's not a lot of good there. But the gay man
Forget
found
the diet.
the gay hairdresser found it. No, there's no point down
I agree with what Crypto says. I mean, it's
For a start, you lot would notice and take the piss.
men aren't
We wouldn't do that, John.
You're lying, Jackie.
you know what I mean? Men aren't too bothered about going grey, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
but
I mean,
I think some men look quite attractive with grey hair.
50
if-
shots. I'm 50
If I was
stars
to
of grey
let
corn.
if I were to let my colour grow out, I'd be white. I'd be like Johnny. Mark.
Thank you
Yeah,
for the
you know,
compliment.
or like me, I'm not taking my hat off though. I've done that.
Oh, dear.
Well, as the sun goes, you can leave your hat on.
Well, I had Tim last night going, yeah, leave your hat on. I went, shut up you. I've got grey hair.
Oh, because I'm not saying
But
that. That's something.
it's not about our attractive men finders. It's just the fact that you're
Well,
self-conscious.
at the end of the day, I'm 41. What do you want? You know what I mean?
Well, this is the thing. I mean, I'm 60 next Crypto,
Uh,
and if I were to let mine grow out, I'd be silver or grey. You know what I mean?
yeah, so it's the same with me. Like, I've got dark
It-
underneath.
it
It's
just-
still quite dark underneath.
Yeah, it just makes you feel good.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's hard to explain to men. It just makes you feel better about yourself.
Oh, trust me, if you walk around with awful grey hair, the men will be like, you're going to diet.
You're going in bath, mister. I can see you.
I was saying that, Dick was saying, why are
I've
you
got
just
Buddy
leaving
a new
the
bed,
door
but I'm going to
white?
bath
Like,
him
no.
first before he goes in it. I've got a new bed for Buddy, but I'm going to bath him first.
Yeah, we've got to watch this before we go away.
No, Dick's not died. He said he's hardly got any grey in though. And even his sisters.
Well, Chris has got a few, but when I cut his
He's
hair,
got a few, but you can't really see
you
them.
know, with clippers.
Hmm.
There's a shine just.
Chris's is mostly at back in his his neck area.
Dick just gets straggling bits now and again. No, only there. Not really.
I can get this
That
to
was
stand
you.
up now. What?
You just got to be Santa, don't you, for Christmas?
You know something, when you get in bath, it's like that hot water.
I
You know, like
I
Dr. Harold Shipman.
says that you're putting biscuit into bath chew.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's like advertising fish fingers.
It's, yeah. He needs a bath and all before we go away. It's been a long time coming. Let's just put it that way.
Chris Hot Dog.
Yeah.
Well, by the time he comes out of the bathroom, you won't be able to tell the difference.
What age did you start going grey, though, do you know?
I'd say about 40, something like that.
Really? Oh, I started going grey from the age of like
About 35, I started.
17.
Yeah,
But
30.
it's
That's why I've got a
you know
lot of white.
it's like I mean my
17.
mum didn't go great till she were in her mid-40s.
Yeah,
So
Vicky.
Yeah.
My ex called Claire, right? She's got long brown hair. She ain't got single grey hair in it. It's the same age, 46.
Oh.
But I'd say yeah, about I noticed a few coming here when I were in a, you know, when I were in my early 40s. Yeah.
Well, that's why I started going lighter colours or dyeing it anyway, because
But
when I used to have really dark hair and it
Hey,
was
oh,
a pain.
it's like men when they start going bald. I mean, it's like Chris's dad's bald, his granddad were bald, so it's only a
I'd go
hereditary
grey
that,
than bald.
you know,
that's
he's got a
dark.
bald patch. You know what I mean?
Like
It's
Lee.
Yeah.
Some people do go grey or start going grey.
That's why we call him Brother Lee.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
might say to me,
Looks like a
That's
medieval
"You go
monk.
grey, we won't go bald."
I love how they call it a patch as well. That ain't a patch, mate. That's a definite gap.
It's like this
Mind the
dude.
gap. See you in a bit.
No, I can have my hair long or short, but if I were going bald, I'd just keep it off all the time. What's the point?
Yeah, Wakey says he went grey at 29.
My
I'll
teenage
At any
daughter-
age.
Yeah, you know, my daughter's like 45 and she's grey. She's got grey.
It's life now. It just ages.
I'm not bloody great with living with Lee.
People used to take pictures if you have an ad paper around.
Yeah, my son's 19. He said he's got grey in his hair.
But
Yeah,
this is the
life.
thing. I mean, it's like it's in your genes, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's if your parents went grey at a young age, then it's most likely that you're going to go grey.
I used to think
Yes,
my Uncle
you
Jeff.
try to sweeten it by saying your hair will fall. Look how thick my hair is. I never
I used
go
to-
bald.
My Uncle Jeff, I used to think he had a birthmark up back of his neck and he was in the Air Force for years and years. It wasn't. He just dyed it all the time. So there was always a patch. So as he got older and went grey, I said, "Where's your birthmark gone?" He said, "In the Air Force, you keep looking young, or the bloody ship you out." He said.
Well, a lot of
Wakey says he
people
went
say my family looks strong. Maybe that's where it's all going. Look, it's just taking out the
I
air.
pressed the wrong button.
Yeah,
That's not you.
Wakey says it only took a few months. But this is the thing, you know, it's either, you know, it's an hereditary thing, you know what I
Well, you
mean?
get people that have car accidents or something and they just go white overnight, or, you know,
But this is
That's
the
to do with
This is the
shock
thing,
though, isn't it?
right? Right. Chris's sister, as you know, had breast cancer, right? And her hair were brown and curly before. Anyway,
Alright.
she lost all her hair through chemotherapy. but
Yeah,
when
yeah.
it grew back, it were white.
Oh.
So yeah, you know, instead of once it started growing back, it started growing back grey, and you know.
No.
not
When I was
too
born,
LA anyway.
I had blonde hair.
People
Then I
say,
went
"Look, chemo's radiotherapy, it's fucking radiation. You're not going to feel good after that."
But yeah,
Stress though, isn't it? Stress can bring it on.
Radiation, isn't it? It's actually pinpoint radiation. as
yeah,
well.
it's
How much grey I've got now? I must have had a really stressed life.
it's
Hey, I should be great living with that idiot next to me. Lee.
but yeah, you know, I mean,
I bet you're not this close at home, are you, Jackie?
No, I'm not great, Johnny.
I never said that at all.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm just getting a drink.
I've just thought my logo's grey and black, so that's all right. Isn't it?
My logo is. I'm not releasing nothing yet, but I am working on a new logo.
Hey, Lee, wait till you see my RAV4. She's mint now. She's mint.
I'll see it Wednesday.
I'll take you for a spin. We'll grab a pint somewhere.
Yeah.
Fox and Hound Round is nice. That's a nice pub.
Yeah. What I've got to do first, Johnny, I've got to go set myself up, then I'll give you a ring. Yeah, I'll get because I'm not working
About 20 minutes from now.
Thursday night, so easy.
Whatever. I'll email you back. In fact, I'll do it now. I'll email you my mobile number.
Okay.
Don't give it out. It's well wanted.
I'll give it you.
I would.
In
I'll
fact,
give it to anyone.
Pat message,
Hey.
I'll file on it. There's a pile on it.
I wouldn't do that on you, Johnny.
I'd only laugh that far. Yeah.
I'd put Lee's house anyway.
Daisy's wanted to come up. Who's going to drop down?
Drop me down for a little bit.
I was going to say I'd drop down.
I'll drop down, actually. I've got something to do. I'll drop down, Jeanette.
Ken's here and all.
Right, what's wrong? What's one more come up?
Jackie's gone.
Jackie.
Ken's
Jackie.
here as well.
Drop,
Drop
Hey,
Jackie.
Piers.
Drop Jackie out.
There's Lee gone.
Hello.
You.
Hi Ken, how are you?
Ken,
Oh,
Yeah,
just,
can you hear
just,
me?
just getting over the C word, boy. Kick my butt.
Oh dear.
I tell you one
Can
thing,
anybody
though.
hear me?
Don't take
Hello?
the medicine they want to give you. It's worse than having.
Nobody
COVID.
can hear me, can you?
Yeah, we can hear you.
yeah, can hear you loud and
Oh, you're
clear.
just ignoring me then.
Uh-oh.
Say hi to
Johnny,
you.
Johnny.
Try to reach out and say hello
Hey,
to
Pop.
Hello, Parky.
Walk away.
Read everything.
Walk away.
Daisy Dave. Hello.
I'll be right back.
Hello.
Oh,
All right, wait,
Good to
he
see you.
says his hair were white until he turned 5, then it were dirty blonde. Yeah, Chris's were white when he were born.
Yeah, I was born when I was born.
Why did Lee and Jackie leave?
Just-
Lee's
Yeah,
gonna-
I think-
You and Ken wanted to come up, and Jackie says that she'd drop out for you to come up, and then I think Lee's dropped out so Ken could come up.
Hey, I was thinking, Jeanette, what do you think about a future episode making Cornish pasties?
Yeah, she's baking though, ain't it? That's not baking.
That'll upset Chris.
Yeah,
It isn't, but it's not. It's not.
It's not sweet
We,
unless we make sweet ones.
we could
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it,
that's
Ken,
sweet one.
but like you'd probably have to make the pastry in advance, and you'd probably have to boil all the meat and veg and everything in advance. Because
Yeah.
it's like the time factor while you're waiting for your meat and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
I did say that, like, I think it was Mondays. I said I'd sent you a recipe.
Yeah, a few people sent me recipes, and I was talking to Simone, Hooked on Classics, and she was saying, unless it's from Cornwall, and then I don't know if you saw my video, but when I went there, I actually had Simone on the phone, and I said, here's someone from there, and tell me what's so good about it. I guess this lady's relatives were from Cornwall, so they went to a place called Bradford, Pennsylvania, where there was a bunch of coal miners, and they started selling their Cornish pasties out there when they came to America. Interesting story, yeah.
But I
You can't
mean,
beat a Cornish pasty.
the thing about the recipe I sent you, it did say traditional Cornish pasties.
Uh-huh.
The reason they were given
Yeah,
to the
I have
miners, the way they were made, is because they put a big crust so they could hold the crust,
Yeah.
eat the rest of it, and throw the crust
Yeah, so
away.
you wouldn't get the coal dust. Yeah, you wouldn't eat the coal
Yeah,
dust.
or tin mines. You're looking
Well, I
at tin
bet they
mines.
still-
I mean, we
listen,
had
I
this
bet they still ate it.
we used to we had this conversation, and I said exactly the same thing. You can only get a proper Cornish pasty from Cornwall.
There's only 2 supposedly in the whole of Cornwall that are officially licensed by Cornwall to sell.
Yeah, I know.
More bread pies.
Listen, can I say something? I mean, in a way, you're right, but it's nonsense, isn't it? As long as
Oh,
you
it
make
is.
it the same way,
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
I'll have a look at this recipe that I sent Ken.
As long as you
And
use the same ingredients. I mean, it would be nice to be in Cornwall having one, but
Well, I said the place I went, they had all different types of
Oh, yeah,
the
well,
original
Fridays,
one,
just
meat and
across
potatoes
Bristol
and onions.
Channel.
But they had Reuben sandwich ones. They had filled with all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
I'll be
show you-
going there soon.
I'll show
Yeah,
you the
come on.
recipe that I sent to Ken. That's the recipe.
Yeah, I'm thinking about trying it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've made them. It's just it's meat, carrot, swede, potato.
I'll tell you what recipe is.
Pessimistic, bun.
It says for pastry you need white flour, lard or shortening, butter, salt and cold water. Right, is the main ingredient. 400 grams of beef skirt cut into small dices, which means like squares.
Diced beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, 400 grams of potatoes,
Cubes, not square.
diced again. 200 grams of swede peeled and cut into squares. 220 grams of onions.
Onions, yeah.
Cut the meat and vegetables into the same dice. Ground black pepper, salt and butter. And then obviously you need a glaze, which is dash of milk and an egg beat.
Because you've got to... Go on, Janet, sorry.
But that's it, basically. But it's the time element. I mean, yeah, we could make them, but we'd have to pre-make the pastry ahead of time. Plus, we'd also have to cook all the vegetables and the meat and everything.
That's what I was just about to say. Because a real Cornish pasty that goes in raw, and it cooks within it.
It steams it, basically.
Because you've got to cut it right. You've got to cut it thin enough that it's able to cook.
Yeah, the stuff there was all ground up like mince, you know.
Yeah. That's not
what
right.
What saying is right, because it says for the filling, place all the filling ingredients into a large bowl and mix together. Season well with salt and pepper. Set aside until you are ready to make up the pasties.
I can't see a thing of these on.
Yeah.
So you actually all your.
Because what happens then? It creates the gravy and everything inside it. Like it's all. I mean, you can make a Cornish pasty anywhere as long as you do it right. Like there's a.
I thought it weren't mincemeat. I thought it was like steak bits, kind of.
Yeah, it is. It's basically minced beef. Not minced beef.
Nice to me.
It's beef pieces. Well, like Jeanette said, skirt sliced up.
Yeah.
Cubes.
But you could also, I would imagine, you'd be able to get away with braising steak, which is basically.
Yeah, you could.
Email Julie.
Listen, you could probably get away with a tin of corned beef.
Because I'm thinking something like this, where you actually make it chunk.
That's not mincemeat.
No. That's the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be all diced and
that's
chunky.
it. That's exactly how it should be.
Diced carrots.
The one by me that they made were all like mint,
which
so it wasn't right.
You could use any beef, really.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Someone suggested lambs. They said lamb would be really good too.
Is it like minced beef, like more going like a patty?
Skirt's a cheap cut, so that's what was used. A cheap cut was used, you know.
Yeah.
So they're going from the original recipe. But you can do whatever you want. But if you want an original,
these were baked, so they weren't that greasy either. They were actually pretty dry to the touch, you know. Except when you bit into it, and then whoa, you got all the juice.
But yeah, I mean the recipe that I sent Ken, I specifically looked for a traditional Cornish pasty.
Yeah.
And Tracy's asking about corned beef. They actually had a Reuben type sandwich filling in a pasty shell. It was pretty good.
But
anything's good wrapped up in pastry.
I mean, I'll tell you now, we'll not be just yet because got baking on Tuesday. Then following week we've got baking, but then we're on holiday.
Right. Oh yeah. On the way.
So,
where are you going?
Yeah, I mean, we'll you know, I mean, if anybody else wants to join us, you know, Hazy, do you want to come and join us making Cornish pasties?
I thought he was about to say join us on holiday there.
And I did. And I swear to God, and I did.
Did you think I was going to propose you come on holiday with us?
I swear that's what I thought you were saying.
I heard it. She invited you on holiday. That's it.
Yeah.
Where are you going? Dorset? You going to Dorset?
I think it's the 6th birth. So, I mean, unless you want to bunk up with Callum, you're all right.
No, I can sleep in my van. It's fine.
I'm sorry, we've already booked. We go next week as well.
Oh, you're trying
to sleep in my van.
She's up for it, Johnny. I don't mean coming on holiday with us. I mean make it Cornish pasty.
No, it's because you were talking about the holiday and then skip back to that, and we're like, what? What's going on?
Johnny, we're just going to go, yay!
There's Chris at corner thinking, I don't like savoury.
When you making them, Jimmy?
Hey, he likes Cornish pasties. Say again, Hazy.
When you making them? When you're making the
I
pasties?
don't know. It'd probably be after we come back off holidays because we've got to sort of. I've sent Ken that we'll do that recipe that I sent Ken, and it's just basically swede, carrots, onions, beef,
Going to New Forest.
potatoes.
Jeanette, I don't know if you remember the part before you got the thing out and I told you all the ingredients. I've made them loads of times.
How do you do your shape though? Are you a half a moon or an oval? How is your shape?
Well, it just says basically on
What do you mean
here.
half a moon?
Here's how you
Well,
do
like a
the
half circle,
Yeah.
half circle.
pastry, innit?
Oh,
Because some of them make
Semicircle.
it like a half circle where the bottom half is like
a
a knit.
onto a very lightly floured
Yeah.
work surface and knead
I'm
briefly.
I'm more of an oval.
Okay.
The
Because I've
shop
seen them both ways. Yeah, I've seen them both ways.
shape
Yeah.
into
Never
a
even
ball,
thought of
wrap in cling film, and obviously you've got to make your pastry.
I'm all for the throne at the wall. Look.
Because I like to do the ones with the pleat over the top, like a dinosaur.
Crim-
Oh,
I know what you mean. Not
You know
Yeah, I
what
know you mean.
You know when you
Yeah.
cook a box up,
About
you end up
others,
sticking it.
It says divide the chilled pastry into 6 equal portions and roll out each portion into a 20 centimetre diameter and 4
Listen,
millimeters
let me save you all trouble. Buy some pastry.
Pre-made
Ooh.
pastry.
Yeah.
There's a big
Yeah.
one. How
Yeah,
big are
buy
they
some
supposed to
short
be?
crust pre-made pastry.
I hope you know
Yeah.
about your pasty.
That's what I was going to suggest. You took you can. I'm sure Hazy can read my mind. I was going to say you don't have to make the pastry yourself. It'll save
Easy,
time
yeah.
chilling in the fridge if you buy.
That's my style there, Ken.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
Yeah, that's my style.
Oh,
Yeah, the one that I got was sort of like this, just with onions and beef.
Yeah, that looks
Yeah.
delicious though.
It was good. It was very good. Yeah. But you know how expensive?
Tracy's
Guess how much
adamant
these
she
things
wants to
were?
make it from scratch.
How much?
$8.50.
Yeah, you're making more hard work for yourself.
Is that Canadian dollars?
How
No,
much?
US. And these things were only like 4.5
$8 for a
inches.
Cornish
Yeah, is it-
chap.
Is it still in New Canadian province?
No. But this, yeah, right. It should be. No, this is in a town that's
Might
close
as well
to
the
New
best
York.
also let them give you 8 inches for that price.
Your child says where you going.
Johnny could give you 6 inches for the same money.
I'll
You don't have to pin
come
down.
over in Queen, Tracy. I'll tell you where we're going when we come over.
What?
No, Tracy says where you going on holiday.
Oh yeah.
Sheffield roundabout.
Yeah, Argate. Argate and back.
You going to Margate?
Argate.
Jeanette, is that a national holiday? Or just
Argate,
you're
yeah.
going on
I got
holiday?
it. Argate, yeah.
No, it's just we're
Like a garden
going
gate.
we're going away for a break. So we're only going Monday to Friday.
I'll
It's
stay in
like a
Scripps,
weekend,
though.
like a weekend
Well,
thing.
you know where we're going because I sent you
Mm.
link.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No. I'm going to tell
Yeah, good
everybody.
down south.
I'm
Down
telling
south
everybody
coast.
Scripps
Is Chris
is a
bringing the
party.
drone?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's going to fly over to Isle of Wight.
Yeah. You can actually see Isle of Wight, can't you, from where we
Yeah.
are?
Yeah.
See needles and everything.
Crypto, it looks like
Yeah.
you're very oriental. It looks like you're in a Japanese parlor.
Sure.
Oh,
Not Japanese art room.
But the only thing I'd say, Tracy, is
And mangas are. They have all the different
Is it
colour
Salford?
make the short crust
Not
pastry
Tokyo.
because you've got to let it
Alright,
rest.
partner, he was joking. Chill.
no, I'm joking. Is he getting all defensive?
That's a Japanese house.
Oh, look, I'm sorry, Parkness. I fucking, you know.
I don't know
Oh,
about
sorry
that.
about my language.
Right, there's
Back
a
for every
background for all
occasion. I'm like
occasions.
Bob Monkhouse. He's got a joke for every occasion.
Yeah, you've got a background for every occasion.
Yeah.
What did you have in your mouth? Monk. In your mouth.
No, it's put his at the background there.
Monk
Yeah.
mouth. What?
Has your Tasha come back yet?
No, one of her kids are not well either now.
Oh dear.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I say I read one of her posts and she says it's not good sleeping on an airbed when you're ready to drop. And I thought, oh,
I
God.
know. I seen that. I thought, yeah. I don't. It's. I mean, it's not great, really.
No,
It's okay,
that's-
but
you
being
know,
pregnant, I couldn't imagine it. And they've had rain and everything. I feel sorry for it, to be honest.
I know
but
it. Like
They've made the most of it.
Week before that, glorious, and
Yeah.
then I thought exactly the same.
That's when I went camping the week before when it was glorious.
Yeah. Hey, it's
That's
like us,
typical,
same as
isn't
we said. We don't care whether it rains, whether it's a break. We'll still
Yeah, it's
get
going
out
away.
of that. And
Yeah, it's just a respite, isn't it?
we've had that much
But-
crap.
I couldn't imagine being in a tent with 19 kids, a respite. In the rain. When they come back, they're going to need a holiday.
I've got a 2-bedroom static caravan. I'm not sleeping on the floor.
Hey, we only taking Calumet dog, and it's doing me head in already.
I know, that's what it's like. It's
The
a
stress of going though, innit?
stressful situation, man. But fair dues to them. They've taken them away, you know.
Well, this is it. This is
We're going
it.
back next
So,
month.
so many people don't get a chance to go away. You know, and
Well,
they're
I don't know about
taking
the
them camping. Wicked,
Okay.
wicked. What do you say then, Crypto?
Yes, I can't because of all my pets.
Well, that's your fault. Self-inflicted.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we
I've
taking
got
biscuit
two
with us
bottles.
because
I've
he
got two bottles.
has separation
Two bottles.
anxiety really bad. So
Mm.
can
I
you
know. Well,
imagine?
with Buster, Buster was a
Right,
nightmare trying
Joel,
to
it
get people
doesn't,
to
it
look
doesn't
after
bother
him.
me.
So we always took Buster if we were in this country, but obviously couldn't take him on an aeroplane.
I mean, even if Chris has only got to go down to Asda, and he literally goes to sleep near the front door,
Waiting for
waiting
him.
for him to come back.
That's what Buster was like. Buster didn't leave my side.
That's what you should do, Jeanette, if you love him that much.
Wow.
We're next at door till he comes back.
Yeah, every time he goes out, you should get your little blanket, lay by the floor, have a little nap till he comes back.
Well, this is no word of a lie. Chris
Oh,
bought
dear.
like one of these. You know how he's been doing car camping. He bought like one of these cot bed things that you put all together. Anyway, so we goes upstairs to bed last night, and Biscuit's there sprawled out across bed. I says it looks like neither of us is going in bed tonight. So I'm one of these. Move over, you know. Anyway,
My dad's not allowed on the bed.
Chris says to me, it looks like we're going downstairs and getting me a camping bed. I said, sod that for a lot. I said, just do what I did and, you know, move over. But the thing is, obviously, because I have that CPAP mask, he don't like it. So as soon as he knows I'm getting that on, he buggers off. So,
Why
you know,
don't you like it?
Hey?
You don't like the noise, do you? Oh, the dog.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant Chris. I thought you meant Chris.
Chris is used to it.
I thought you meant Chris. I thought you meant as soon as you got your mask, he's like, oh, fuck this shit, I'm out.
No. Talking about dog. Oh, we do allow him to go up there, but he don't stop.
Yeah.
So
See, my dog's not allowed upstairs.
Buddy's scared of our steps.
Buster used to come and lay on the bed and all that. And then when we had Harry, we stopped it for a bit. And then when Harry got a bit older, I used to let him just...
Well, you
sometimes I'd wake up
well,
and
you know, I
Buster
told you what happened to me. I'll have a
Buster
dog
would be sat
upstairs.
next to me, just looking at me like this, right in my
what dog
face.
shit between your toes?
Yeah, well,
Everyone's had dog shit in between their toes, I don't care.
you know, upstairs in the
That's
hallway
like dog
when you're
allowed
in the toilet.
upstairs in Crypto's house.
Yeah, when you walk in the kitchen half asleep on the morning, you
Yeah, everyone's had dog shit in between their
you
toes, I
turn
don't
off the
care.
window across the kitchen because you've had a piss as well.
If you own a dog, you've had dog shit in between your toes.
I
That's
am.
exactly what I said when I walked into the hallway. Shit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
oh,
terrible.
bathroom in the dark.
Yeah, but you haven't had one from
Everyone
you haven't had the
giggling
dog from the
in
puppy, have you? From the puppy
Oh,
stage.
No,
bedroom.
no.
I am.
Trust me, you have a dog from a puppy and you will have shit in between your toes at some stage.
We're talking about dog shit between your toes now.
It's Crypto's fault. She's
Yeah,
not-
that was the big ball, Johnny. What's going on?
I've got 3 dogs, so you don't know who's done it. They all look like that.
sit them all in a row. Crypto say now, which one on
Well,
you?
I've been told that.
That's too much. I got a friend that's got these big lurcher dogs, and he got 6 in his living room, living there.
Oh.
Let me find you. I'll find you a picture because he posted a picture not long ago of his living room.
Oh, yeah, your Tracy said, Johnny, if my Tara was here, she'd be in bed before him. Well, I said to Chris, even though we've got a single bedded spare bedroom, I said, well, there's one thing. If ever I kick you out of bed,
Look, that's his profile picture, yeah.
Wow, and they're all that size.
Well, let me show you his house now. This is his living room.
Oh my God! Talk about being overrun.
That can't be healthy.
We've got
Well,
enough
what's
on the
that?
biscuit. Can't we all that lot? He's got 7. This friend of, like lurchers. Well, we think that's
Well,
what.
did he do chew everything up?
We
That's
think
not good, is
that's
it?
what biscuits cross with. We think it's cross with lurcher.
That many dogs should be out in like a kennel area.
He takes in strays. He does. He takes in strays and that. He does a lot of work for the dog community. Because when Buster was, we got to a stage of Buster where I didn't want to have him put down. I knew he wasn't well. I knew he wasn't right, but I didn't want to have him put down. And I thought the best thing to do is try and
Well,
get
it
him.
depends if he's in pain, innit?
Yeah, but he wasn't really showing much pain. If it wasn't for the fact that how much blood was coming out of him the couple of days before, it was he had a big tumor in his mouth. He did.
Oh yeah, that can spread though, can it?
And it did. It spread straight through.
Yeah, and that's when it starts going all over the.
Well,
They start getting everywhere, don't they?
Having said that, Gordo's just said. I mean, Gordo adopted Ronnie. Be it that he were young when he got him, and he says he'll wake him up when he wants to go. He's only ever crapped in ass, and that was the first day they got him. And Biscuit's never crapped in ass.
Well, he was obviously trained before.
Yeah, my dog's a pain. He's let them out before, and when
Buster was good.
They're still
When he's
doing
a
the
puppy,
kitchen,
obviously
but-
he's shit in the house, but we trained him good.
I don't really
He's
tell
only
them
ever-
up in the kitchen. No, if they're desperate, but it's Lino.
Yeah.
But if they do it anywhere else in the house, one mental.
The labs are
Yeah.
intelligent dogs. They're pretty.
If Buster did do it in the house, it would guaranteed be by the back door.
Yeah,
You know.
But it's like we always said, we think Biscuit's cross with a lurcher because he's got really long legs,
Yeah,
but
it's
he's
a
got
lanky dog.
features of a German Shepherd.
Yeah,
My mother said I was cross with a lurcher. Apparently.
But yeah,
We called it a bad weekend.
Oh, what's that one with Shih Tzu?
Oh, Shih
No,
Tzu.
cross with, no, not that one. Cross with the poodle. Called it a shit poo.
No, I'd rather have a Shih Tzu cross with a bulldog.
Who let
Called
the
a bullshit.
dogs out?
Hey,
Oh, that's all days.
Can hear them. So look. Can you hear them, David? He's looking. He can hear your dog barking.
Can't hear my dog barking.
However, we can't walk down the stairs at night and look back.
Well, at least
Hey,
nobody's
look,
got you there.
you know what I said other night? If sleeping were a Olympic sport, Biscuit would win gold medal hands down.
So would that ferret.
He's
He's
got
right.
silver and bronze.
He's all right. Paul Idle get. He's always asleep in a hammock.
Yeah, well, he lives a life of Riley, but he lived in Hilton. Very Hilton.
Pee on command. Gordo says Ronnie will
Wants
pee on
for nothing,
command.
that ferret.
What you look at a raw chicken jungle earlier, and that'd be gone in morning.
See, we let our dogs go out. Yeah. Come back. Right. Go toilet now. Go toilet now. Come back in. Go straight in the house.
Yeah, lots of do that. The
Tell
thing
him
is
where
outside
to
for playing
go
and
to
inside for
the
fishing.
toilet. You just said
Yeah.
the toilet.
soon as you leave the room, you come back and there's a puddle and you're like,
You got to rub their nose in it. That's what you got to do.
My mum's got a poodle
And
that does
smack
that.
them upside the head a little bit.
Don't like this fake grass like tray thing, and the dog goes on that.
But this is
Yeah.
the thing. Biscuit will go out back for a pee, but he's not doing number 2 out back.
But if you let her outside, she just runs back down for about 20
well, our
minutes.
dogs are, but we have to usually bleach the yard on the summer.
You know how quiet Buggy is, Jeanette. You should see when
Yeah.
when he met Tilly.
Hey.
My mum,
Gordo said he can make his dog pee on command, which is pretty fucking weird if you ask me.
Well, that's what I've just said. I didn't make your dog pee on command.
I don't know. Listen to this. Listen, do you want to hear a funny story? I took Buster to the vet a couple of years ago for something. He wasn't very well, and you know the pee sample things they give you from the doctors. You got to pee in the little skinny things.
Yeah.
The vet gave me one of them and said, "Get a pee sample from him."
Right. They're waiting for hours. Come on, up.
The clue to that is easy. You get a jug or something, and then
You have to chat him up first.
No, the key to that is Hazy don't get no dog pee samples.
Gordo. That's another thing. Gordo's dog Ronnie will only go in their back garden. He'll not go out while they're out walking. Now Biscuit will only do his when he goes out. Walk.
You could start slowly by saying cough.
You're not telling me that somebody holds one of those little things like this, like that, and gets a dog to piss in it without getting dog piss all over
I
yourself.
mean, it's like
Yeah, it's awful,
when us-
isn't it? Yeah.
it's like when us women go to the doctors and they tell you to do a wee sample,
I'll say you
in a
get
jug
it.
or something.
No,
Yeah.
I mean I can pee in one of them, but I'm not holding his fucking old boy like this, and you know.
Wait for his lips.
Just say, I'm going to need a larger cup.
You're gonna need a bigger cup, yeah, and some rubber gloves. He didn't even give me rubber gloves.
Then what, then we'll go.
You've got a bill for mum, and have you got a
You've
barrel?
got to be creative in these kind of things.
I haven't.
I haven't. I wonder if you can find that on YouTube.
Find what?
Maybe
That's
you can
a good
put it
point.
with
You'd be surprised, Johnny. There's not much that there ain't on
Well, do you
YouTube.
know what happened then? Because I gave him the thing back. I said, mate, there's no way in the world I'm getting a piss sample from him. And then Buster was getting all stressed out and pissed on the floor. And the vet went, oh, great, and got a syringe and sucked it up off the floor.
Well, I would go,
Yes,
if
that's
you
what
knew
he
how to
did.
do that,
Job done.
you know.
Job
Well,
done.
that's one way of doing it.
I was going to say.
Well, you just said, why could I have a syringe and done it?
There's no way I was getting.
They're trying to order
There's no way I'm
things
ever going
like
to get a
that.
fucking piss sample.
Yeah, it turned out he had a tummy bug and a bit of flash.
It's like I got another story about dogs and their bits, but I can't really say it on the show. But it's pretty
Oh,
funny.
okay.
But,
We go
I mean,
straight.
it's
Oh,
like
no.
Chris always takes a poop bag with him. But he come back
Yeah.
the other night and he says, I heard it, and all of a sudden it went. He says,
Oh, I
"There
mean,
was
like,
no
I'm
way
not picking that
He
up.
says, there was no way I'm pooper scooping that up. He says, I left it
Yeah, well, it's
where it
impossible,
was."
isn't it?
So covered it with sand or gravel or something.
That's why I took Buster up the coast.
Just walk
'Cause
off.
I
My
ain't picking
dad
up
can
no
do
dog
that.
shit.
But it's like,
Walk up and down
I
with
don't
his
know whether he's
face,
got
trying
like
not to look
50
suspicious.
cents or something, but he always sort of does it to the side when he does one a bit sloppy, so he can like, you know.
Oh dear.
I'll get some cat litter.
Did you hear that?
You're not getting up. Don't shout me.
Chris says when he does one like that, he jumps for joy.
Oh, dear.
Right, because Chris has got to clean it up.
I don't clean the dog shit. That's one thing I don't do.
It's got
Is
shut
clean
on
dog
it.
shit up.
With a caramel centre.
I see people walking and they're carrying bags of dog shit with them.
Waiting for the nearest bin.
Bloody
It's better than hanging it on a tree.
That's
But
what
this is
Shandog
it.
says.
I mean,
You know Shandog?
as Chris says,
He's a
if
shit
he does a
sling.
normal one, he'll pooper scoop it.
I ain't.
Yeah.
I don't poop or scoop nothing. I'm not.
Just make sure you're near the bin when it goes. Do it there. There's a bin there.
Buster used to like to shit on things, like on a rock or on a bunch of like a hump of grass or something. He'd back up onto it. And, like, honestly, it was weird. It was a bit freaky.
Oh dear.
Shandog's dog likes to do it as well.
How do you get to talking about dog shit?
I wonder.
Oh, what do you want to talk
It's
about?
crypto, blame crypto this time. It's her fault because you were on about going dog shit between the toes.
Was it because we're talking about Cornish pasty filling?
Oh, that's nothing compared, is it?
That's one thing I won't pour in a pasty.
Crypto, do you know the toes where you had the dog shit?
What's that?
What?
You know the toes where you had the dog shit?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's like, yeah. When you're a kid in the wet grass,
Have,
you're like, that's not a
Have anyone
mushroom.
ever
That's not a
Has everyone
mushroom.
ever what?
has anybody ever sucked those toes?
No, you won't let them do that anyway.
Oh, yes.
I hop straight to the bathroom. Got the shampoo.
Some people are into
and
feet.
turn the
Some
tap
people
on
are
and
proper
then-
into feet, aren't they?
Well, you know, like our dogs lick the feet sometimes. That's one thing. I mean, Biscuit, thank God, touch wood, Biscuit ain't into that.
They're trying to get the toe jam.
Yeah. That's one thing I can't stand. I can't stand dogs licking my feet.
Oh no, I don't like anyone licking my feet.
I can't stand dogs licking their bumholes. Like people who
Why
got
are
dogs,
you
let
people
the
they
dog
let the dog lick
They
the
let 'em
Well,
feet?
you know where the expression boner comes from.
No, I don't. Where did this come from?
You know, when you've got a right boner on.
Yeah, an erection.
Well, because dogs have a bone in the penis.
Easy being all.
Dogs got a bone in their penis.
Yeah,
Oh,
Stop.
male
I
dogs,
don't know,
obviously,
that's
not
not the
female
rule.
dogs, but male dogs
Not
have a
female
bone in the
dogs.
penis.
Female dogs haven't got penises.
Exactly.
Agnes, did you just say that dogs got
what?
bones in their penises?
They do, yeah, it's
No,
true.
they don't. That's where you think the word boner comes from.
Yeah.
No, it's because when you got an erection, it's like a bone.
Yeah, I get that bit, but
It's nothing to do with dogs having
It's,
bones.
yeah, it's
in their
cartilage
penis.
and blood flow.
Ah, when a man gets an erection, it's just all blood.
Well,
Yeah,
listen,
yeah,
but
yeah, there's
talking
no
about
bone.
shit.
yeah, now
blood.
we're blaming partners. He's talking about bonus.
That's it,
Agnes,
basically.
you started it. It was your, that was
Well,
your
based talking
Jeanette,
about
I
shit,
think
that's all I'll
it's
say.
veering off topic. Yeah.
Does it?
Agnes.
I
I know it's a bit
Agnes
hard for you to discuss it.
He's right.
Thought,
He's
Agnes
right.
thought that dogs' erections is an actual bone.
No, he's right. He's right, actually. Some modern animals, including ferrets, mice, dogs, even apes, have bones inside their penises called a baculum.
Nah,
Ooh,
not
I
the whole
wonder
We
thing.
have the
getting
correct
all,
term.
yeah.
Tony, did you just Google fucking bone in your penis?
Oh, you've looked my search history. Is it?
Yeah, I agree with Fraser. I think you're right talking about dog shit.
I'm wondering why Agnes knew about that.
I don't know, Johnny. They're going to look at your history on your phone and think you're a little bit.
It's all right. They've already got a file on me, probably.
They've already got a file on you. What the?
Well, we started
Yeah,
out.
MI5 has got a dossier
Now we're on about
on
dogs.
Johnny.
From Cornish pasty to dog boners. There you go. It's a simple progression.
Mm.
But it's like I've always said, I never script these live streams. You know,
Oh, I do. I've dropped my paper.
What do you? Where you go? Right, this is what we're going to
Hey,
talk about today.
Jeanette, all I know is I didn't come in here intending to talk about private parts of a dog. Okay.
Well, if you're not going to put the effort in, Ken.
Oh, there you go. Jeanette, I got to hit it. It's dinner time here in the States.
Thanks
So,
for coming up,
Ken,
Ken.
where'd you
See you
live,
later,
man?
Ken.
everybody,
I'll
we'll
be in
talk to you
touch
soon.
with you,
We'll-
and
Before you go,
probably
where'd you
be
live?
doing it after we come back off holiday.
I'm in Connecticut.
Oh, I've been there.
That's the new, yeah, that's a new Canadian province.
Have you ever been to Jimmy's restaurant in New
Oh, yeah,
Haven?
Jimmy's Savin Rock, West Haven. Best seafood around.
Yeah, I've been there.
Oh, yeah, West
I had
Haven,
steak.
Connecticut.
I had steak.
Yeah, I'm literally 20 minutes from there south.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful place, man.
Oh yeah, it is hot now, but not bad. All right, let me go, guys. We'll
Yes,
talk about
see you
corner
later,
passes
Ken.
soon. All right,
Bye.
later.
Ken.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Right.
Yeah, I went to the best seafood restaurant in Connecticut and had steak.
Yeah, it's called Jumbo.
It's right on the ocean as well.
Cool.
It was amazing.
Oh God, oh, just bring it down. I'm talking about
I'm
ball,
going to
isn't
get
he?
a drink.
But he goes on about
Yeah.
the knob.
Nice to go.
Which reminds me of that. It reminds me of that lyric. There once was a mouse called Keith, who circumcised men with his teeth. He didn't do it for leisure or sexual pleasure. It was just after the cheese underneath.
Sponsored by Dairy Lee.
Not be Arlo, won't it?
Did you see what Gordo?
Have you heard the one about the lady from Ealing who had a peculiar feeling? She laid on her back, opened a crack, and pissed all over the ceiling.
Sponsored by Dulux.
Hey, I tell you something. I'm glad I'm not vegan then, Gordo.
No, you think he'd put asking for a friend on the end of that, but he didn't.
You too, Ken.
See you later, Ken.
Oh dear.
Is he saying that ladies' knob cheese is vegan, or is he saying, do you know ladies?
He's saying to the ladies.
Yeah, I know, but he's not making that clear, is he? Because I thought he was saying, do you know that ladies'
Yeah,
knob
well,
cheese
that, you know, that's it. Your punctuation can make a difference.
I'm saying Packness know what I'm saying, don't you?
It's like the difference between knowing your shit or knowing your shit.
That's right. And you know your shit, don't you?
Brings a whole new meaning to cottage
Well, that's
cheese.
not new, is it? That's nothing new.
Oh dear. Yeah, I know.
As long as we don't talk about dog shit, I don't care whether we talk about erections or knob
Yeah, but you
cheese.
don't mind talking about
You're the one who
that.
started talking about erections.
That says it beats dog shit all day long.
Are you saying
Well,
your
it
erection beats dog
I know it's hard for you to take.
Listen, Packness, you mean a pound's dog shit?
Just to bring it down is.
Monday I'm just going
Listen,
to.
you're the one who always brings it down to vaginas,
Oh yeah.
penises.
But
Crypto, let me have a look at your name. My name on your
What?
tattoo. Let me have a look
What
at
you
my
are?
name on your tattoo of my name.
Is that my boob?
No, no. Let's have a look.
You go that low?
see it.
I am on Jeanette.
As long as there's no nipple.
What's it? Don't no,
Look at that. My name's on her titty.
the left one.
But it's all
Just
coincidental.
don't do a Laura. No nip slits.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
I ain't got
It's got your
nobody
name on it.
tattooed on mine.
What, Kate?
Where are you getting told off?
I think I'm getting told off.
Hey.
No, Harry's getting up.
Oh, bless him.
That's right. I got your name on my titty. Oh, no, come off.
Ain't he any better than
What sharpies don't last?
What?
Isn't Harry any better?
Harry will.
Yeah, he's a bit. Yeah, he's better now.
Yeah.
I won't be a sec. I'll be right back.
Packness
I'm just
is
going
going
to
for a tattoo.
clarify, it's not actually Hayes' name on my chest.
Listen, I just seen it. I just seen
Why
it in my
was
own
that
eyes.
thinking?
It's just a coincidence that her fella's name's same as Hayes's.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. I mean, you can cut it up as
Now
much
we've
as you
cleared
like.
that one up, Crypto.
Yeah.
Listen, Johnny's got my name on his arm.
Cool.
Yeah,
Jeanette.
that's your YouTube name, isn't it?
Jeanette, let me see. Where's my tattoo?
We've's only 8 away now.
Whee. Oh, yeah.
8 away from what?
Well,
Please, man.
4-year break. YouTube, and before it took the break, it was 3K. Now it's only 8 away to getting back to 3K.
Oh, right.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I remember Weaves from back in the day. Took a 4-year break from YouTube. That's giving up, man. That's not
Yeah,
that's not a break.
sometimes
4 years is a long
people need a
time.
break though, don't they?
But,
4
I've had-
years.
Yeah, no Facebook anymore. And 2
I've
years.
Kills your
I've had a
channel.
2-year break, really. But
Yeah.
I've constantly put little bits up. It's hard work, man. YouTube's
no,
hard work.
it's like this, you know, if your mental health is suffering, you know, then
Well, it's you might have a lot going on in your life as well, and you just
well, this
can't.
is it. This is it.
Well, that's why I stopped. That's the problem with YouTube, is because most people that come and do, most people that are into making content have got some sort of mental issue anyway. You know, there's
No,
something.
speak for yourself, is.
You know, listen, I don't give a toss. All of us.
No, I'm
here-
not. Like I says, I don't mean, you know, mockly afflicted. You know, some people do have those issues.
Do you think you're not? Do you think you got no mental issues?
Well,
To my
I'll
knowledge, I
tell
don't.
you something. I do not mind people knowing. I mean, I suffer with depression. I'm on.
This might be a comfort for them as well, isn't it?
You know what I mean?
Let me tell you something. It's no coincidence that we've all like congregated together. It's no coincidence.
But yeah, I mean, I make no bones about it. I've said all along. I don't hide the fact that I do suffer from depression, and I'll tell you something now. If you've seen Callum, how we've seen him, you'll know what real stress and anxiety is. He lost 3 stone in weight, and he weren't eating and he weren't sleeping. Until you've sort of gone through that, then you don't know what real mental health problems are. You know what I mean?
Well, everybody got their own story though, where it's like where they think they're the only people that's gone through stuff. Like everyone in the world, like most people. I mean, there are some people that manage to get through life with all roses and fucking cream cakes and shit. You know.
I don't see that.
I mean, in Aisy's defence, I do know that Aisy's been through a lot. Now, people deal with it in different ways, and Aisy's is to make fun and have a joke, and you know what I mean? People have different ways of dealing with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, no, what I'm saying about Weaves World, when you come onto YouTube and you got some sort of like, you know, it's normally a social anxiety thing. So you struggle with friends and things like that in real life. So YouTube is brilliant because you can turn them off whenever you want, you know, and it's just, you know what I mean? It's true though. It's true.
Yeah.
You haven't got to be there. You haven't got to worry about them calling at your house and all that shit. But
Oi, get out of my shed. That's what you shout.
No, but when you find something, and when you find something on YouTube, when you're like, holy shit, I can have this social life and it's great and all, and you start making content, and you're overdoing it and you burn yourself out, like you go full force at it, and it's like, fuck,
yeah.
you do this
I think it's because you feel
like it says, it's his loft ladder after 3 beers gets a bit.
It's like me. At one point, I was live streaming 5 days a week.
Was that not that much?
It just got too much for me. I just couldn't sustain it. And that's why I've put it down to 2 lives and a baking stream.
See,
Yeah,
I know I'm not wrong, and it's true. And you think you found this fucking perfect thing for life, and you're full at it. You're like, fucking, let's have this, and it gets too much, man. You don't realize.
I know.
I've only really done lives, but I don't set when I'm actually going to do it. It's more likely to be Tuesday or, you know.
Yeah, just hasn't been in it for you. Yeah,
I just do when I want to do it or when I feel like I don't do it all the time because then it gets expected. If you get what I mean.
You know, you're not thinking about keeping your channel monetized and stuff.
But it's just like this, like Gordo's saying, and I know Gordo's story. But the thing is, we've each
Yeah.
got a story to tell, same as Daisy says, but then again, we all deal with it in different ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, we all gather around today and we have a little laugh and a joke. That's how we deal
This
with
is
it.
it.
This is how we deal with it. That's
Dear
why
beloved,
when
we are
that's why
gathered
when I
here
go on
today.
people's live shows, I like to mix it up a little bit and to get a little bit of shit going. You know what I mean? 'Cause that's what,
Like, you bring it back to shit again.
no, you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I like to just wind people
like
up and stuff.
this.
Especially you, Pagness. You're easy. You're the easiest.
It's like this. YouTube is my only way of socialising. Other than that, I don't go out.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I
I
said.
Urbexy.
Exactly
And
what I
this is
said.
one of the things why I'm saying I'm so looking forward to holiday, because it'll be first time in God knows how long I've actually gone out.
But listen to this. Imagine this for an instance. Imagine having all the same anxiety shit, so you're not going out, and not having YouTube, not having this. Imagine how you would be if you're just knocking around your house on your own.
Yeah,
You'd be lonely then, wouldn't you?
basically you go crazy.
Yeah, well, that were
You probably sat
basically
there
the
watching
20th
TV all
century,
day,
no
wouldn't you?
YouTube in 20th
Well,
century.
listen. That's still now. That's still happening now. And most of the world haven't got internet. You do know that, don't you?
But
Yeah, about that young lass she went in the Arab Emirates or something, and she logged onto her Twitter and tried to lock her up for 30 years.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We're so
allowed
glad.
to go on the internet over there.
But let me just say something else as well.
You're seeing mirror, Bexy.
There is a stigma against men and mental health. You know what I mean? And I know all too well with Callum going through that.
Well, that's what Struggle Street's for, isn't it, bud?
That's what Struggle Street's for. That's what me, Brian, and Dizzy make Struggle Street
together on there and have a good chat about.
I mean, it's just me and Brian now. But
this is it, and this is why I like to do what I do, because I don't mind talking about it. You know, we've got a mixed bag of people that come up on panel, and I, for one, I don't mind talking about it. I admit that I take antidepressants. But another thing is, same as I say, what Callum went through, I wouldn't want anybody else to go through what we went through.
Oh no.
Yeah, and anything with your children is horrendous. You know?
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine seeing one of my kids go through that, Jeanette. It's fucking terrible.
Honestly,
especially losing the weight, and you must think the worst things, you know.
I mean, Bella will tell you, 4 o'clock in the morning, I were ringing her up, and I just didn't know what to do. I was crying to her without phone. What do I do? What? You know, I will sort of, even though I've gone through some of the things that Callum had gone through, I was just out my depth. I just didn't know what to do. And doctors were more used than a chocolate fire guard.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, God. Huh?
No, I struggle with Cameron's with his autism. He's getting worse when he's getting older, so I think he's going to have to go on medication, to be honest.
With that lot, God, you're not planning on fucking coming back, were you? Jesus.
Listen, if you've done all that, and fucking you made it, it's not your time, brother. Seriously.
Yeah, exactly. I was just going to say, you're back with us for a reason.
You're fucking lucky. You are very lucky that you're with us. Very lucky.
Where would we be without your sarcastic jokes?
I mean, I know Gordo on a personal level, so I know.
I've lost a lot of friends and family members to suicide. And
you'd be surprised what people have. They don't really show it on the outside. You don't actually know.
The most saddest people are smiling. I'm telling you.
That's it.
Look at Robin Williams, the funniest guy around, but fucking hard bugger, wasn't he? Mentally.
What?
Robbie Williams, the comedian, the American comedian.
Robin Williams.
Him out of Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah,
Mrs. Doubtfire, depression.
Yeah, look at him.
The same as Jim Carrey.
You would never
Carrey's
think.
got it alone.
All
You
right.
never think he would do it, would you? You know.
But yeah. It's one of these things. There's so many stigmas attached to it that not enough people talk about it. You know what I mean? Excuse me.
Men don't like to talk about their shit. You know, men are not supposed to. Men are the scum of the earth.
No, that's just. It's not the fact
No,
that
it's
men are
true.
not supposed to.
It's true.
Done that way.
It is. It's true. Men, people don't give a shit about men. They don't. It's
That's
children,
right.
women, animals,
That's not true because I care.
McDonald's, KFC,
I know.
and
I
men.
I care about everybody, me.
Is that because
You
it's
know what I mean?
And me.
Especially when it comes to mental health. Because, yeah, you know, I do understand.
I care about everybody too. Everybody, you know. And
Bexley says, do you need a flake in that one, Easy?
what?
Says,
Do you need a flake in it? That'll be yours.
Your beer? Says, do you need a
Oh
flake?
yeah,
The head on it, because it's like, yeah.
that's good head, isn't it?
I'll
But
be right
yeah,
back.
you know, the best thing for anybody, whether it be male, female, or young'uns, is to talk about it, and that's where
I need a box for that.
that's where we come to a turning point with Callum, because he opened up about it.
Well, that's good. At least you open up about it.
But that were only because doctors won't give him anything, and they sort of, we'll pass, but we'll put him onto the mental health team. But they come out. I mean, this was sort of just before lockdown, and they talked to him about it.
That must have been out in the lockdown then.
But it was sort of just before lockdown. But then sort of, that were it.
I think it must have been hard lockdown as well.
And it was like this, if they're not going to do something, then we've got to do something.
Yeah, I've noticed that they won't do anything unless you push it.
So basically, Chris will tell you, he took him to this, it was like Saturday morning, and he says, he took him to see GP, and Chris says, yeah, but they're not getting no we can give him. And pharmacist just laughed.
That's annoying that though, you know what I mean?
So anyway, basically, they gave him some
Yeah, you spoke to Jack.
Some like herbal, some herbal tablets to help him sleep.
Yeah.
Was it like St. John's Wort or something, was it?
No, it weren't. It called sleep aid. Same as Callum's just said. It called.
Oh, yeah.
It were all herbal, and like what were the ones? Stress aid, stress relief, and they were herbal as well. And once, it's like a vicious cycle. We said once we could get him into like a proper sleeping cycle, everything would fall into place, and it was true. And this is how bad it got. Me and Chris used to have to take it in turn to sit in his bedroom with him at the side of his bed.
Okay.
And it was like I'd sit with him for a couple of hours, and then Chris would come in and he'd sit with him while I had a couple of hours in bed.
Does he still rock in his bed? Because I still get that with my oldest son, but he's got autism.
No, it seems fine. He has a wobble every now and again in certain situations.
Oh, my son has a wobble all the time.
Stressful situations, he does sort of like panic attack, but he's sort of learned how to cope with it and breathe through it.
With my son, he's more aggressive.
That's how Luke got.
Laura.
I love him to bits, but he got too much from him all.
Yeah.
He's never lashed out or raised his voice or anything.
These weren't sort of addictive pills. They were herbal things.
Oh, the herbal, yeah.
They wouldn't refer him anywhere. They referred him to mental health. Like at the time, we were like 18. No, 17. Yeah, just before his 18th birthday.
We've all been battered the last few years, Bexy.
And it were like, no, because he's not 18, we can't do anything. They referred him. They come out, asked him how we were feeling, and then obviously lockdown, and yeah, basically I got a phone call saying, sorry, but we can't help him any further. So it was just left down to us.
All they do.
My mum's fostered all the.
If they don't have to deal with it,
the
don't
kids.
care.
My mum said now she would not recommend to anybody fostering children because there's no support there for you at all, especially if it's special needs children. None at all.
Takes a
And
special
I don't
person.
know whether
Just
anybody else.
devoted a life to it. There's pictures of me as a baby sat on top of the kid's knees. That's how long my mum's done it for.
It's sort of.
And I'm 46 now.
It will like everything. It will like passing book from one person to the next. You know, and in end we thought, F this. You know, we'll do.
What are all these people
Yeah,
actually doing?
we've had social workers, and they always go, "You're doing a great job. You're doing wonderful." Yeah, well, yeah.
Yo, Callum.
Callum.
Hi, Callum.
It's a kiss, Callum.
Yeah, I mean, Gordo's just put in the chart. I mean, I already knew this, but Gordo is bipolar, which in layman's terms,
That's funny because Johnny's bisexual.
but we know the struggles.
No,
that
just a picture of beauty in any form.
I'm only joking. So is Crypto. Look at
So
her.
it's like
She's
a
all
magnet.
twitchy. I think Crypto.
I'm not saying anything. There you go.
But, I mean, what going? What Bex said, you know. I mean, we took Callum, and you know, and he was telling her exactly how he felt and what he was feeling. But yeah, you know,
he has medication for it, but he gets anxiety. He can't stay in my daughter's wife, and he's not very good with people. When it comes to social,
the thing is with medication, with mental health, it's so complex. You can't
he gets
treat
anxiety,
all
you know,
mental
being
health
in a room
stuff
full
with
of
the same
people.
tablet. It's just.
That's what it is. It's so overwhelming
like
every way.
everything else. I mean, you go to the doctor. I've got a chest infection, or I think I've got a chest infection. Basically, they throw in antibiotics at you left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
Go out and check you.
Harry, I fucking hate that. What was I going to say? I hate that. I had something to say. Crypto's fault. Those puts me off.
Although Dave's easy, I can go mid-sentence and forget what I'm saying.
What was I talking about? Girls
and doctor.
I don't friggin' know anymore.
They handing them out like this.
I didn't even say anything.
Yeah, definitely you.
But yeah.
Listen, what colour's your hair?
What?
Green.
It's mid-colour.
It's in mid-colour because I've got to try and get it back to blonde so I can.
It looks greeny, like a greeny colour.
It
It's
was
like a blue
purple,
green
but
on
it's
it,
trying
yeah.
to very go back to
It
blonde.
looks like an after 8 mint at the moment.
So, yeah, Gordo, that is totally true. Gordo says we artist meds is a danger to his soul.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. I remember what I was going to say now about meds. That's it's the same thing with meds for depression and mental health stuff. It's the same thing as trying to give drug users. They need the same support. The reason drug users take drugs is because there's an issue somewhere.
Yeah.
Well,
You don't need to substitute their drugs with methadone or whatever you give them. You need to give these people like a voice so they can say their stuff, you know? Because there's stuff eating people, which makes them eat themselves. Terrible. Yeah. It's terrible, right?
And it's like
there has to be a reason behind it, isn't
There's always a reason behind it. Drugs should be legal and free, and all the people
it's
that are
like when
taking
you get alcoholics who drink all the time. It's like there has to be a reason behind that.
People who are taking drugs should be identified as the people who need the help. And if you help those people backtrack to what's wrong with them, they won't need the drugs. It's a fact.
Yeah.
It's a fact. It's been done. It's been done in other countries.
Yeah, because you're in that situation in the first place as a coping mechanism.
So much is swept under the carpet and not dealt with. So it's like a vicious circle, isn't it?
Yeah,
you know
it's basically they're taking drugs so they don't feel the way they feel.
Yeah.
You know?
Right, I'm going to get going because it's 11:20.
Yeah.
Time fly when you're having fun.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for coming up on panel. Thank you to Lynn
Thanks for coming up.
dropping down so AZ and
I'm
Yeah.
tempted. I'm tempted to have an hour on Struggle Street. Live.
thank you. It has sort of been, it's been fun, but then again we got onto serious stuff right at the very end. But
Yeah.
Well, we had a good talk about it, so it's not like,
it's
you know,
good. This is what I'm saying, Crypto. It's good to
Yeah.
open up and talk about it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
It's good now for everybody
Yeah.
that's watching, and even us. The when you turn off now, go. It's not just me. It's everybody. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It.
I try to give you an
I
understanding
mean,
about,
and
you know,
it's to
and
say
around
on
the
Struggle
world.
Street, struggle is real, and
Yeah.
that's the point of it. The struggle is real.
Struggle
and
is real, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to get going,
Especially when you
guys.
say after
Thank
the
you,
service,
and I
saying
shall
it.
see you again on Monday evening.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Chicken brown cow.
Bye.